of TED Culture. We have a great episode today. Fantastic episode, great guest, Zack Martin. You're going to love him. He's a great dude. We have a great conversation. Mwah, so good. But here we have another monologue for today to start the episode. So let's get right into that. As you probably know, the vaccine is out for at-risk people, high risk, and I'm keeping my eye on it. I am keeping my eye on it because you never know. You don't know. Last episode, I talked about how the vaccine worked and the skepticism about the disease, about the pandemic, about the vaccine, about everything. And I just want to add that you can in fact get COVID twice. So if you get it once, you may think you have the antibodies for it, but you can get it again. It lasts like at least a month. I think the antibodies last at least a month, maybe a couple months at most, but the vaccine is going to be available to the public probably start of the summer. So keep an eye. I mean, I'm keeping an eye about it. I'm a little skeptic about it, but I'm gonna take it. Obviously, I'm gonna take it. I need it. So does the world. It'd be great. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it, and obviously throughout the winter, throughout the spring, I'll keep doing the checkups. In my opinion on this. So next we got. What I noticed. I noticed that my swim shorts. I noticed that swim shorts that they need to be changed. That they can't have pockets. What are you gonna do with swim short pockets? I've too many phones lost because I kept my phone in my pocket. Too many. You don't need pockets on swim shorts. You don't. You really don't. I think that that swim shorts should all be pocketless. Maybe have that cargo pant pocket, but that I mean if your phone's in that because your pants are slipping off. But we'll see. I'm just saying, change them. Change them. Not good, dude. Too many phones. I went to the ocean. 30 minutes later, I didn't realize that I had my phone in my pocket. That thing is kaput. This past summer, I went over to my cousin's house, and he has a saltwater pool. Went in there, kaput. And now waterproof phones are great, but still, you can lose a lot, especially in saltwater. Apparently, saltwater is bad for your phone because it like hardens and crystallizes and then changes like the interior of your phone, some like chemistry stuff to it too, and it's bad for your phone. So keep it out of salt water. I even put the my phone in rice. Didn't work. Didn't work. What can you do though? That's all right. That's all right. But now I got a new phone. It's waterproof to an extent. I got the iPhone SE, the 2020 version. It's the same thing. I had the 6 before, and I got that. It looks the same, but there's no aux, but that's okay. The world is changing. Next we got chivalry. I noticed that chivalry is dead. It's dead, There's people, it's changed. I would say it's definitely changed. Chivalry is no longer as well, I'd say it's important. Obviously, you got to respect women, treat women right. But in terms of being in the dating game, it's difficult. People have Tinder now. That's the main thing. People are just always on Tinder, on Bumble, Grinder. I mean, what else? Yeah, but I mean, all these dating apps like Farmers Only, Christian Mingle. It's much harder. I think it's all about the women, though, because men will just, they'll choose anyone who they think is cute, but women also will choose anyone that they think is cute, but I think that they are more selective and they get more of a choice, which is fine. Give them more of the choice. I think that it's up to them to really dictate everything. Let's say you get on Tinder and a guy's talking to a girl, but the girl loses interest. A lot of ghosting happening. I experience it myself personally. Others probably do it. There's probably listeners that do it, but I'm not gonna blame you for that. It does kind of hurt just a little bit, but I'm not gonna blame you. I mean, women deserve something, right? And I think if it makes them feel safe, makes them feel happy, then they can have the advantage in dating apps, I guess. I guess they got to be more selective. You know, take care of their stuff. There's bad men out there. You know, it's rough. It's rough. But chivalry it could come back. It should, like, maybe like in person. Dating apps are all the craze, but there's nothing like a good going up to someone, using your pickup line. It's like a performance almost, instead of like you can use Tinder or something as like you ask someone out, you ask these like corny lines, you can do whatever, but there's no repercussions. If she says no, then she says no, and then you swipe 100 more times until you get the next person or whatever. But in real life, it's a performance. It's like Caesar. It's like thumbs up, thumbs down. You go up to someone, you're like, you don't want to get. Do you want to get coffee? I think you're cute or something. I don't know. Bro, I haven't been in the game since before quarantine, so it's tough. It's tough, and plus I'm young, so I don't even know. But I think that it is nice to go up to someone, to have that fragility of the man. You got to be brave. You got to go up there, be brave, and if you get turned down, take it like a man. You take it like a man, and I think that shows that it shows the effort that you're willing to put in. I think, and whereas in it shows a lot more expression than you would see from a dating app. So if you, I mean, it's tough during COVID. Obviously, everyone's on Tinder. You can only have like Zoom dates or something, 6 feet apart. At least. And I think that it's time to give it a try. Go out there. If you see a cute girl, if you see a cute guy, if you're a woman, or non-binary, we support everybody. If you see someone that you'd like to have a relationship, platonic, sexual, anything, go up to them, ask them to have a coffee, socially distance at an open cafe, or maybe, take the coffee, go to the park. It's Christmas season. Maybe get a hot chocolate. Get a hot chocolate. I'm in Boston. Maybe go to the Commons. Maybe go to a nice park. Maybe, yeah. It'd be either, really romantic or just like, just fun. Keep it light. Keep it simple. Keep it nice. Stay chivalrous. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, ultimately, I think we need change. We had Trump for 4 years. Luckily, that's changing. COVID, for a year, that's going to change. It's on its change right now. With the vaccine and everything, there's change. But even yeah. So I mean, I'm just bored. You know, up until just like like a month ago, I was bored, and I think that now's the time to change. Now that finals are over, winter break is here. It's perfect to make this change, especially New Year's Eve is coming up. It's time for change. Maybe I'll change my chapstick. I usually get the Burt's Bees honey flavor scent. I don't know what it is, but Burt's Bees honey, and that's great. I think it's fantastic. I love the smell. I love it. It works wonders. But yeah, maybe I should change my setup, my room setup. Actually, I did just change it. I'm getting active in this. Maybe I should change my my glasses. Maybe I should get new glasses. Maybe get some new clothes, a new fit. Get a new fit going. Change my deodorant. Change my attitude. Maybe change my attitude on life. Maybe that's it. Instead of being a nihilist and bummed out about this situation, maybe just accept it. You know, change the perspective on the situation. If you can't change the situation itself, you change your perspective. I forgot who said that, but it was probably a great man. Change your perspective. If something bad's happening to you, you either take it or you adapt to it. And I think that adapting to it would be great. And that's the change in perspective, in your mindset. You need that change. What else do I need to change? Let me look. Maybe a new speaker. That one's kind of broken. I got to get a new speaker. Maybe change my my eating habits. I think a new diet is the way to go. A new diet's the way to go. I got the quarantine weight. I got freshman 15 weight. And I'm broke. So, I'm going home for the finals, I'll have my family pay for groceries. So, maybe it's time to start a diet. Is it too late to start keto? Is it too late? I don't know. But I got to change that. I got to change that. Maybe start exercising, just change up the daily routine. Keep it, get new, Yeah. Change my sleep habits, maybe I'll change that. Maybe I'll change, maybe one day this week I'll wear something I've never worn before or I rarely wear, and maybe I'll get wild with it. I'll make a nice outfit. That's change. That's nice. Maybe I'll change my laundry. I think it's about time to change my laundry. I think maybe I'll change my detergent. Or maybe I'll change the fact that, I don't use fabric softener. Maybe I should. Maybe it'll make it better. Maybe that's the change. But I do need actual change as well. I need quarters to do my laundry. So Anchor.fm is where you can support me. You can support the podcast. Donate 25 cents. I got to do some laundry. I need that change. So with change in mind, we're going to change it over to our great guest, Zack Martin. And you guys are going to love him. And I think it'll be a great episode. So stay all the way through it. Go all the way through the episode because we got some great stuff to talk about. You're going to love it. And make a change. Welcome to another episode of TED Culture. Here with me, I have a very special guest.
Very special. I'm Zack Martin. I'm the special guest on the TED Culture Show.
Very special. Yeah. Special mind, special person, dear to my heart.
Built differently.
Honestly, now today is a very nice day. Yesterday we had a little winter storm here in Boston, Massachusetts, on the East Coast, Northern Hemisphere,
Earth,
North America.
Oh, I was saying Earth until.
Yeah. Oh, I missed. We're in America. I forgot East Coast of America, Northern Hemisphere, Earth. Yeah.
Eastern time zone.
Yeah, North America. Yeah.
All right.
Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, this winter storm. I mean, the snow is here. The snow is here, and that's exciting.
It's right there.
Yeah, it's right there. You can.
Usually, it doesn't come till like February. Sometimes January.
That's such a lie.
Christmas came early today.
Dude, a white Christmas. You ever think of a white Christmas? Well, I mean, there's other white Christmases, but.
I don't want to talk about.
I have a white Christmas every year.
What does that mean?
It means my family's white.
Oh.
Snow or not, I do have an Asian cousin.
My stepmom's Asian.
Nice.
Real nice.
Yeah, real nice. Okay,
Chinese.
okay.
She's Chinese. Straight from China.
Nice.
Like
yeah, I got a little cousin. She's straight from China.
Imported.
Rose Songpei Leon.
All right. What's our first
This is a
topic
great way to start it
of
off.
discussion?
The first topic is Christmas.
Christmas?
Yeah, what's your Christmas looking like? Yeah.
My Christmas, I go home.
Yeah.
I go see my mom and my brother.
Nice.
That's it.
That's it. No
That's
presents?
it.
What do you get?
Well, there's
presents? You
maybe
decorate? Do you decorate the tree?
Yeah, the tree's up.
Is the tree already decorated?
Oh yeah, that shit's.
You did it over
someone walked
Thanksgiving break?
down. Yeah, on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, nice. That's good. Yeah, I mean, I had a complicated situation. I think I talked about it
I didn't
last.
know. I haven't seen you since Thanksgiving.
You didn't? Yeah, that's true. So I'll just quickly mention that. You know, I didn't have. I mean, my Thanksgiving was weird. I had a Zoom Thanksgiving.
I think you were describing that before you left.
I had a Zoom Thanksgiving. It was weird, but I survived. And then I also already celebrated Christmas because my dad's girlfriend was quarantining so she could see her family, and she's more important than I am. So.
Oh well.
Naturally. I mean,
Naturally,
obviously.
Don't
So
worry.
so then she, we
that.
celebrated, and I was quarantining here in Boston, so I couldn't visit. So we were supposed to do a FaceTime call with me on it, but I missed that. I missed it. And
I
quarantine
quarantined here too.
I mean,
Quarantine here sucks.
ugh. You had COVID.
I had COVID. I'm the COVID
Indulge
guy.
us.
What?
Indulge us on the COVID experience.
All right, the COVID experience. I'll
Because
tell
this
you
is,
all about
I
it.
just want to preface this. Zach got COVID earlier in the year, right?
It was real fun.
So we finally snagged a guest that has COVID experience.
Oh yeah.
He can tell us that it's
I'm a
not
survivor.
fake. He can tell us it's not fake.
A victim, survivor, whatever you want to call
Survivor.
me.
Yeah. Trooper, a real trooper.
All right, I guess I'll start.
A soldier.
All right, so it starts with one day I'm just chilling. I come back from my hometown, Attleboro, Massachusetts. Shout out to Attleboro.
Attleboro. What's up?
So I come back from Columbus Day weekend, the long weekend. Come back Tuesday, sit in my bed. I'm like, that's all I'm feeling. I'm like, I got a headache, and I'm like, just a headache.
Yeah.
So I go to the dining hall, Samia.
Right.
I go with Dubin.
Oh.
This guy, Jacob
Yeah,
Dubin.
Jacob Dubin.
Everyone knows Dubin.
Yeah,
everyone here knows
him.
Dubin.
Hopefully
Don't
we
know
can
how.
get him on the podcast.
Oh, he's coming on.
He's coming.
Um,
Kelly's gonna have a good long talk with him. Yeah.
So I go to the dining hall with Dubin, and I'm just staring at him. I'm like, I'm not feeling good. Like I'm just staring at him.
yeah, you're
I'm
sick.
zoning out. He's like, "You okay?" I'm like, "Yeah."
He didn't get it. You didn't give it to him.
No, I didn't give it to him somehow.
Good.
Same with Connor.
You would have been on a lot of people's list
Oh, that's right.
if
Before
if you gave Dubin COVID. You might. Yeah, you could have.
could have killed.
You
Dubin.
could have finished his running career.
I could have finished him off.
That would have been bad. That would have been bad.
I also ran with Connor before I went to the dining hall with Dubin.
Connor Garrity. Hopefully we can
Garrity.
have him on this podcast. Good friend.
He was on another podcast, Ed's podcast. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know if I mentioned this, but Ed. Do you know his last name? I don't know his last name.
I
But
know
he
someone.
started a podcast before, like at the start of quarantine, and he's been continuing with it. And it kind of inspired me to start this. So
Really?
yeah. Shout out Ed. I'll put a
Ed.
link to his podcast, Keeping It Real.
So yeah, I was running with Connor, no mask. It was raining that day, so we're kind of close. There's no one on the bike path road, so we have our masks off. We're running real close, getting real, nice and close.
Right. Nice and snug.
So like
comfortable,
yeah.
as I like to say.
So I wasn't feeling terrible. I wasn't feeling good though. I had I still had a headache. Cause that's I feel like that's the main thing of COVID, or at least for me. It was just like a headache.
Yeah.
One giant headache.
Oof.
So I run, go back. I'm just not feeling good. I'm like, I'll take some Tylenol. And
Did you
then,
lose your taste?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I lost that for a couple of weeks, even after.
I think I mentioned this before, but I think COVID takes away your taste
Taste and
permanently.
smell.
Permanently, not fully, but some aspects of your taste just
No,
permanently.
I feel different after.
Yeah, there's like a study. It's like 50% of people who have COVID have a permanent effect on their taste buds.
Yeah, no.
So do you feel that way?
I kind of do feel that way.
Yikes, bro.
What about the
That's
erectile
rough.
dysfunction?
Well,
Yeah, erectile. They also get erectile dysfunction. So.
I'm fine.
Oh, you're fine with that?
I think I'm fine right now.
Okay.
Maybe I'll find out when I'm older. I think it's like when you get
tell
older.
us. Tell us if you.
Oh yeah,
notice
I'll let you
anything.
guys know if I can't get a boner.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should get sponsored by Viagra.
Blue Chew. Blue Chew's a big sponsor for in podcasts. Blue Chew, if you're hearing this,
Give me some Viagra. I'm gonna need it.
yeah, a lot of people are gonna need it who have COVID.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was sitting in my bed. I wasn't feeling good. I had to go to practice the next day at 5 in the morning. So I was just sitting in my bed. I was like, was like 11 o'clock at night. I'm like a pharaoh. I'm just sitting like this. I'm just shaking my head like, nope, not doing it. So I get up, get my phone out, email coach saying, I'm not going to practice. I ain't feeling good. And he texts me and he's like,
said you're off the team.
You're off the team for good.
No.
So he was like, oh, thank God. Thank you for telling us. Just stay home. Hope you feel better. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
And then I wake up, and the way they tell you they have COVID is they give you a nice phone call, and it came from an unknown number. So at 9 in the morning, my phone's going, I'm in class, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I know what this is.
You know.
So I pick it up, and I'm like, hey, how's it going? They're like, hi, is this Zach? I'm like, yeah. Like, this is the nurse practitioner from Suffolk. I'm like, it's over for me.
No, it's so weird though, because you had so many, like Connor, you were with
Yeah,
Connor,
no,
you're probably with other people too.
Yeah, no, I was with like other people before. Like at back home, I was at a big group. No, not big.
And
but,
none
like,
of them got it.
One person did.
Oh, other than you?
One person might.
Do you think they gave it to you or you gave it to them?
I don't know. That's the thing. My brother had it. I
Your
think
brother
he gave it to
could
me.
he gave it to you and then you gave it to your friend.
I gave it to one friend. I was with like seven friends. He gave it to one.
He's fine?
He's fine now.
He didn't spread it? Do you know?
So for everyone out there, so the actual number they call you to tell you have COVID, it's an unknown number, not a 617 number.
No, it was
Yeah.
just unknown.
That's
It was
crazy.
unknown.
Yeah, no,
It was
because
so
like I
weird.
wouldn't pick it up normally, but like I know like everyone was saying like, oh, if you'll get a call if they have COVID, and it's like the first time I ever like pick up a number. So I was like, well, it's like I better be safe than sorry.
In class,
I would have
too.
expected it to be like a 617 number because we're in Boston.
Yeah, no. Usually there's 617 numbers, but it wasn't for this one. It was just unknown. It was just like no caller ID. So I
Right.
was like, well, I guess I'll pick it up.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you got COVID. I was like,
I mean, I was kind of anxious too because I would always get unknown numbers.
yeah.
And it'd just be like, I don't know, some weird, like this, yesterday, there's like this guy, I picked up the phone and he was like, this is blah, blah, blah from this company. And he's like, oh, you got to extend your warranty on your car. And I'm like, I don't even own a car, bro.
Yeah, no, they make like the worst excuses
just
like, for like the telemarketers. They're
extend
like,
your warranty.
oh yeah, your car insurance
This is
is
your
running
second-
out. It's like I don't own a car.
He called me twice. He said, both times he said, this is your second notice. And I was like,
and I'm like, fuck.
I'm like, oh, damn, bro, my car.
I'm
I'm
like,
trying to stress this.
It's actually good news.
Kind
I
of
didn't realize
brave.
I
I
had a
mean,
car.
like calling your coach and telling him you're sick. I mean,
Yeah, no,
I think it'd be better if he,
I
I think
was
it's good that
pretty
he
crude
did
about
do that because if he didn't tell his coach and he just like couldn't go to practice,
feel
and then if he get,
well, as soon as I found
potentially
out,
got
I
people
was
sick.
texting everyone I know saying I got COVID. Get yourself checked out.
Yeah,
I got to tell all my friends.
yeah.
They all
Not
got
for
tested.
COVID, for AIDS.
That too, yeah. After a long night of
Yeah, you said you were partying with the bros. In town.
with the
You know
bros.
what you know what that means.
So yeah, I was texting them all like, get yourself checked out. They were all like pissed at me. I was like, I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, that's
I didn't make the world's deadliest disease.
And you don't
did
notice
you?
it. You don't notice. You don't.
No,
show
you don't
symptoms
notice
immediately.
it. For the first couple of days, you don't notice that thing, and you're like, oh, I have a headache.
Oh, I
Okay,
know.
I get a headache like every other week.
Yeah.
Zoom
Not
classes.
Zoom classes.
Yeah.
Is it Zoom classes or COVID?
Zoom or COVID? Both.
Yeah, I was gonna
And,
say both.
and Connor was in class as I was texting him. I was like, Connor, I have COVID. I was like, I know you're in class. You got to leave right now. He was like,
Did he
And I-
leave class?
Oh, yeah.
No,
Did he
he-
stay? I think he stayed. I think
stayed
I
for like
would've
10 more
stayed.
minutes.
I would have
It was
been.
like
I just would have been
well,
distraught.
Well, you
I
can't
would've
just
been.
like stand up and be like, I got COVID.
I have COVID. Yeah. You're just like,
as
you're
you're
just
in with like a bunch of other people.
I have COVID.
Create mass panic in the class. The two other people in the class. The class.
Everyone's screaming, "Rah, no. Get
all
away
going
from him! Get him
crazy.
away!"
Yeah, it's like a fire alarm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although like when you have COVID, like it doesn't feel too good. You're sitting in your bed and like.
It's like Monster
and,
saying things.
you know, like I emailed Dan. We had a journal entry like the day I had COVID. I emailed Dan saying, "Can I have another day?" Or I can have an
He said
extension. He's
no.
like, "I'll give you 24 hours." I was like,
Oh yes.
"Like it's not gonna get better in 24 hours."
It's not, but that's better.
It's better.
It
it's
is better. Knowing Dan. So Dan's our writing teacher. God
Oh,
bless him.
we're already getting to the Dan discussion.
Well, you can't just mention him out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
I know.
We'll come back to Dan, but I just want to give a little. So Dan's our writing teacher, writing 101.
We can talk about him for hours.
For
hours on end.
literal hours. He fills us up with stories and much more. Like he is
the
great,
class
dude.
itself
He's
is an hour
great.
long, but we can talk about it for more than 1 hour.
We can, yeah, dude, he'd take up this whole podcast.
Oh, yeah,
but I
but-
don't want to get through all of it. We'll talk about him later, but man, oh man, he is a fantastic teacher. I will say he's a great teacher. He's a little strict, but Anyway, continue. You messaged Dan. He said,
I messaged Dan. I was like, can I
24
have an
hours,
extension on this
yeah.
journal? Because it's like 5% of my grade. He's like, I'll give you 24 hours. I was like, well, better than nothing, I guess.
That's true. That is true.
So
Yeah.
when you,
That's a lot better
sometimes
than
when
I
you
thought
get
he was
COVID,
gonna
like
do.
you look at a screen, you're like, like.
That's just me normally.
Okay.
Look at a screen and
Yeah,
like,
that's just me in general. But
ugh.
I used to be also pretty sick. It was 2 years ago. I had something called like norovirus, and it's kind of like a flu but on steroids.
Oh,
Like imagine
had
the
it all,
flu,
bro.
and it just chokes you for a
you gotta
bit.
boost your immune system.
I
somehow.
have a pretty bad immune
You have
system.
to take
You have to start eating some dirt.
you have to take some vitamins.
I do
You have to
take
vitamin
vitamins.
C,
I do take
vitamin D,
vitamins.
vitamin D.
I take 4
zinc.
vitamins.
Which ones?
Okay, so I take a vitamin C, I take a calcium, I
Okay,
take like a
okay.
multi, and I take an iron.
That's good. Iron. You got iron deficiency.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think I have too much iron. I keep telling everyone who says I have an iron deficiency, I'll gladly give the iron.
Oh, thank you.
I'll give some
Every
iron,
time I
bro.
stand up, it's like,
Yeah, no, like after running for like a week without iron, I stand up, I'm like, well, I can't see now.
Yeah, I got my blood. I
I'm
was
blind.
donating blood once, and she's like, "Damn, you got a lot of iron."
Lucky
And then I keep seeing people with iron deficiencies, and they're like thin. They're like, you know, like
Thimble.
you, like Kelly, like they're thinner than me.
I'm thimble.
You guys aren't like toothpicks, but look at me. If you see me, like I got, you know,
Hey, when I come back from basic, I'm gonna be
got
jacked.
some iron.
I got some iron in me,
It's a
bro.
liar to me.
Yeah, I'm not fat. I just got a lot of iron. That's all.
Yeah, it's
it's
just-
healthy. It's healthy.
It's healthy.
healthy.
I'm pretty jealous.
No, but I take four. No, I take three different. Three different vitamins. I take.
It's so hard to remember them.
I take C, I take D, and I take zinc. I take zinc, and that's supposed to be the three like main important ones that you take. It also helps with fighting COVID.
Well,
Yeah, and I also take.
Wish I had that.
I also take a multivitamin gummy, which
Yeah, I take-
which takes care of the other ones.
Oh,
Take
yeah.
care of
Oh,
the
yeah.
other ones. Yeah.
So how was the quarantine process?
Yeah. How was? Yeah. Describe what you were.
so I'd wake up. Oh yeah, by the way, the day I had COVID, I went with the Dan thing. I had a unit test in my computer science class,
Oh.
and I'm just staring at my screen, and I'm like, come on,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah. Slap.
Because
yourself.
like, you're looking at the screen, it's not feeling too good. You're writing
Yeah.
code, you're like,
Oof. Math, bro. Math on COVID.
yeah, no, it's like math on COVID. It's like, imagine just like being drunk and high and just going like, all right, I got to do a test. But
Yeah.
like,
Oh my.
but you don't
gosh.
feel good. It's like,
Imagine
you also have a
being.
fever on top of that.
Imagine
Yeah, and you have a
getting your-
fever.
It's like getting your wisdom teeth pulled out.
yeah,
And then-
yeah.
and then they put you
and they're like,
on-
all right, take this test, and it's like 50% of your grade. And you're like,
Chris knows what I'm
"Oh."
talking about. Dude. No, Chris ate his wisdom teeth, bro. He doesn't even.
I don't even know. I honestly don't even know where your wisdom teeth are.
You look in the back.
'Cause
My-
he swallowed
my
them.
doctor-
I had to
has
get him
told
out,
me.
but then like the quarantine started like in March, and I was supposed to get like the weekend after it started. So I was like,
Yeah,
I guess I'm keeping my wisdom
I
teeth.
still have to wait. Dude, my dentists were so weird. My dentist was like, I keep telling him my teeth aren't, you know, I want straighter teeth. I want, you know, I want.
I'm the opposite.
And it's just like.
I'm like, don't
you
touch
want-
it.
You want crooked teeth?
I kind of right
You
here.
guys, no, you have fine teeth. Your
Up
teeth
here
are
it's fine. Down here it's like.
Yeah. What can you- I mean, mine's not great either.
Highest suicide rate.
What?
Yeah, if you see your, highest
Wait,
suicide
dentists
rates.
have a high suicide rate? or
Highest. Well, one of, yeah, I
Highest
think it's one of the
suicide
highest. One of the highest.
8%.
8%
What?
are dentists.
Why?
Male-
Suicide.
that's
So, a male dentist.
Females are like, they're like the fourth highest suicide rate among professions.
Still up
Male-
there though.
Still up there, yeah.
Yeah, dang. I mean, yeah, you see your dentist, tell them you appreciate them.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Give them a.
I didn't know that was a problem
Yeah.
More you
with
do.
dentists.
But my dentist, you know.
Imagine going to dental school and it's like, and like there's like 20 people in your class, like at least 2 of you are gonna commit suicide. It's like
Oh my gosh.
that must be so weird.
That is
Fact,
crazy.
Professors so just hard.
Yeah.
They're like, I want you to know if you're not strong enough to like do this profession.
You have
I
to be
want
mentally tough.
You gotta be mentally tough.
We're gonna crack you in
You gotta be
shape.
here and here.
Yeah, they bring out the whip, bro. If you can handle that, you can handle dentistry.
So did you have to do a 10-day quarantine or a 14-day?
It was a 10-day
10-day?
because I already had symptoms when they.
Oh yeah, let me
Call
finish
me.
this off first.
Let's
My
finish
dentist.
I finished the.
I
finish
would,
the
I would
dentist.
want to, I would want to get rid of my wisdom teeth, but they'd be like, you have to wait, and they would also say other things that I would get upset at. But yeah, I do appreciate them. They're nice. They're nice.
I appreciate
And
dentists.
I like talking to
They're
them.
nice
My
guys.
mom used to work at a dentist's office. Yeah, as a secretary. Anyway, so the quarantine.
Quarantine. Yeah, I would just wake up, It would just be like a bland day. I'd look outside. I'd see everyone walking out. They're all having
Preach.
fun. I see like people like,
Yeah.
like throwing flower petals in the sky.
Well, you have a view.
I do have a view. It's a view.
Yeah, when
A
me,
view. I
when
saw a
me.
wedding when I was.
Oh, that's dope, bro.
Yeah, no, like there's a whole wedding across the street, and I was
You
watching.
know, wedding across the street.
I know. I was like, oh, I'm invited to a wedding.
When
I
me
was
and
like,
Kelly,
hey, bud.
when me and Kelly had to quarantine when we came back from break.
Oh, you guys had to quarantine.
Yeah, we had to quarantine for about a week.
At least you guys weren't
until
sick.
we had 2 tests. Yeah, we weren't sick, so that was good. But we were sick of that freaking brick wall that was our view right outside the window. Our view inside the building.
I don't know. When you have a view and you're watching everyone just walk outside having fun, you're like, you have like your hand on the window. You're like,
Yeah,
maybe one day.
yeah.
You're not
Yeah,
banging on the
that's
window
tough.
asking like you went out.
I'm like, pull down a rope or something.
Yeah.
Let down your hair. And I'm like, okay.
Oh my gosh! And you live in a great building. They just built
It is very
Suffolk
good.
just
1 Court Street.
1 Court Street. That's a new building that
New
new
dorms.
resident hall.
It's very nice.
Yeah. Oh my God! Say more about it.
All right, I'll
It's
talk more about
beautiful.
it. You get your own bathroom. It's a really nice bathroom.
He's making the quarantine seem like it's shit, but it's almost like a luxury. Because
Yeah,
he's
no, it kind of
he's in a
was.
beautiful,
No, it kind of
gorgeous
was.
room.
And you got like your food delivered to you. It was like basically all free. Basically, I'm not sure. They kind of charged me last.
They
second.
charged me.
Yeah, they charged me on the
They charged me, and
No, they
that's
charged
how
me
I got
on the,
broke. It's just I would keep putting stuff, and I'd be like, oh, they're not gonna charge me. And then I looked at my account, and I was like broke.
What?
They charged me for
No, that's
all
what
the
happened with me.
quarantine food. It sucked.
I know it sucks. It's like they charge you like double the amount.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they charge like shipping,
Yeah, with that.
Shipping and handling.
shipping and handling, and like, so when I got back from like after what was it Thanksgiving, I just wanted to get the quarantine meals because I was like, fuck, I ain't going to spend my meal plan. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll order them, and I got like cold pasta. I'm like, fuck, why is
Yeah,
it cold?
everything was cold.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
It's
I
like they
don't
left it
know.
outside, and they're like, oh, just let it overnight.
Yeah. Oh, they prepared it. They prepared it. The
But
night
when I
before.
had it, when I had COVID,
Oh,
like
yeah.
it was like all warm, it was all hot,
Oh my.
and it was basically free and unlimited, and I was like, fuck,
Yeah.
it was pretty damn good.
Yeah. I mean,
But
that's great, dude.
other than like, because I would stand up and I would just be like, like
Right.
I wouldn't
It's
feel
the
too
iron.
good.
I think it's the iron.
Yeah, it's like you get really tired.
Yeah.
Like I would stand up, go to the bathroom, walk back. I'd put my hand on the wall. I'm like,
Oh my gosh, bro.
Oh, so you had a bad. Like,
it wasn't bad, but like, it wasn't good. It wasn't.
And you did have it bad. There are people who got it and they were like, oh, it was like nothing, dude. It was just a common cold or something.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
you have
they're like,
other
"Oh, it's
people
common
and they're
cold,
like
they
in
can, like-"
freaking comas because they can't breathe.
Yeah.
Some people die. I mean.
A lot.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, a
people
lot of
do
people
die.
die.
A lot of
It's
people
the
die
worst
from it. Yeah. And
It's
it's
the
yeah,
worst
especially
ever
when it's
disease.
like tag teaming with other, illnesses or symptoms. It's like, say you have pneumonia and COVID at the same time. That's
Yeah,
a lot of people
It's like the
die that
gangbang
way.
of all like viruses.
The
They
gangbang,
just-
yeah.
They all get you, and you're like,
Yeah,
ah.
it's true, dude.
You're sitting there, you're like, well, I don't
It's
feel
it's the weirdo, dude. You invited to the party and things get weird.
Corrupts everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
he
party just
corrupts
it gets
everyone.
ruined, bro. It
He
gets
spikes
ruined.
like all the
He spikes, yeah. He drugs
spikes all the
people.
drinks. All the girls are passed out and like the couches. You're
Yeah,
like,
he's touching the girls that are passed out,
So
bro.
COVID
It's
is
bad,
like the
bro.
date rape.
yeah,
It's
COVID's
bad.
like the date. He's like the
The
Bill
host,
Cosby
he
of all
like
viruses.
locked the host in his bedroom. It's bad, bro. It's
Yeah.
bad.
It's not good.
COVID's
kind
a
of
date
parties
rape
have you gone
disease.
to?
COVID parties,
The
COVID
COVID
parties.
parties.
It's like a measles party or like a
measles
chicken
party.
pox
I
party.
felt really bad when I had COVID. I was telling everyone because they were all like mad at me. They always point it out every time. Say like, "Oh, it's COVID boy." It's like I got it once, like 2 months ago.
Yeah,
COVID
yeah.
boy.
The
That's
COVID
great.
boy.
It's like, I didn't want to get it. I didn't like invent it.
Yeah, right.
You have
right.
business cards that just say.
But
Zack
now you're
Martin,
probably in the right. What do you
COVID
think
boy.
of the vaccine? It just came out Wednesday.
That's right. That's right.
Tuesday or Wednesday.
I'm gonna have to get it real soon because I go to basic training. They give it
Oh,
to
they
you.
give it to you.
Yeah, they give it to
so
you.
you get you're first in line.
First in line.
Not even at risk.
A lot of my friends in the Air Force,
already
they
have the
already they got it
antibodies.
like a month ago.
Dude.
Like they were posting on their Instagram story code vaccine, and I'm like, what? It's not even out yet.
Bro, you got the vaccine?
Yeah, like they already
Around
got the
same time
vaccine.
Trump got the vaccine? No. Yeah, a little after that.
Well, I mean, he already had it.
Surgeon General just got it.
Dang.
mother.
The mother. Yeah.
I think the Air Force is like the test dummies. All the military people are the test dummies at first. They're like, oh, let's see what
test
happens.
dummies, They had like a Sid doll and they just like inject it.
Yeah, that's it. That's essentially what they are.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be me real soon.
That's crazy. I mean, that's like, that is gonna be you real soon. I mean, you can
Well,
tell
then you
me.
tell me.
I
I'll
mean, when
tell
you
you all
come
about it.
back, when you come
When I
back,
come back,
I'll
I'll
look
tell
at
you
you
all
and
about
I'll do like a judge of
Oh yeah,
judge of character on the
I'll look at how I
disease.
am now, and then we'll see. I have like a deeper voice. I'm like depressed. I'm like,
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Because I am worried about the
It'll be you.
how it
man.
affects people.
It'll be you one day too.
It'll be me.
No,
one
I'm-
day. It'll be me in the coma.
Well, like I
so-
already had COVID. I don't know. I don't
Affected
know if
by
I had
it.
to get the vaccine.
I believe you do because they
Probably.
think the
I think they
antibodies
do.
aren't permanent, so they end up dying.
They last
Yeah, they
for a
aren't
while.
permanent. No, they last for at least
Like a
month and
decade?
at most
Oh,
a
never
couple
mind. I was
months.
off.
A decade.
I heard a decade.
I heard that there was this
I
guy
didn't
who
hear
got
forever,
it a
but-
month after he passed it. He got it, he passed it, and then he got it again and died. So it's
Poor
bad.
bastard.
Yeah, dude. So you can't tell. I mean,
That's gonna be me.
the antibodies last. I mean, about
Well, I mean, I'm sure everyone's
roughly a
antibodies
couple
is
months.
different.
yeah.
You know, it's just-
everyone's body is different.
Yeah, I'm just built
Yeah,
different.
body positivity though.
Body
I mean, we respect everyone's bodies and how different they
I
are.
respect everyone's bodies, but I'm just saying I'm built different.
I mean, you are built. I mean, everyone's kind of built. I mean, I'm obviously.
Sure,
I
I
have
got
higher
COVID.
iron.
Sure, I got
have
bad
high-
symptoms, but
yeah, we have
but-
different iron levels.
Yeah, you don't know who knew higher.
Yeah, I'm on the higher plane of
The thinking and iron.
thinking and iron.
Yeah, that's basically steel at this point.
I'm steel, bro. Yeah, if you put a magnet up to me, I'm moving. I'm hustling.
You're flying away. Me, I'm
I'm
staying
hustling.
right here.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you're going to basic training. That's very interesting. Do you
Yeah,
want to tell the audience a little bit? The peers.
Sure.
The,
So-
we have to find a name for audience.
Audience,
Yeah. What should we call them?
the
The
Dubins.
boys.
I'm thinking the
Okay,
Dubins.
I can't call them the boys, dude.
The
We have
Dubins?
females.
The Dubins.
The Dubins. Oh my god.
What if Dubin watches it and he's like, oh shit.
He'd be
That's
honored.
me.
He would definitely come on.
I think he has watched it. He might
He
watch
has?
It. I think he has.
Yes, bro.
He was telling me about it.
Has he watched it?
It's either Ed or Ted,
You have
or
to-
both. I don't know.
Oh, he probably, yeah, Ed or
I
Ted.
don't know which.
Yeah, we should
But-
do a co-podcast.
Yeah.
Ed and Ted.
We call them the Bears because you're Ted.
That's already Burt Kreischer and Tom Segura.
Damn.
Damn. I know, right? They stole it, bro.
I think the Dubins is still there.
The Bears, bro. The Cubs.
The Dubins.
That's
will-
good, though. No, that's good. The
Alright, the
Cubs.
Cubs.
I like that.
Alright.
Just can't like.
We'll work on it. Actually, put a comment on what we should do, and I'll put, and then I'll do like a ranking, and I'll put like an Instagram poll or something. You decide what you want to be called, because we respect you.
a poll.
Mostly you watching. I respect you the most.
Fellas.
You say y'all. Y'all what?
No, I'm
Y'all
talking about a single person. The person watching this right now, you. Yeah, you. I respect you the most.
I point to Kelly's phone. It's the one looking at me.
Point. Yeah, but basic training. I mean, that's interesting.
Oh yeah. All right. I'll tell you all about it. So
yeah, give
I'm
us
in-
the experience.
I'll give you the rundown. So right now I'm in the Army Reserve. There's a lot of jokes like, "Oh, reserves isn't the Army." That's kind of true, but
But it is.
It is like it's more than the Guard. I think it's like it goes like Guard, Reserve.
Yeah.
What's
ROTC?
ROTC. Oh, that's like at the bottom of the barrel.
At the very bottom.
JROTC is like the
The freaking
I don't
high
know.
schoolers.
Yeah, it's like you know, like when you have like a
College
drink
is art
and like you
classes.
empty it and like the residue of like the drink is still there. It's like that,
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
like the crust.
Like you're evaporating salt water.
Yeah, it's like-
and it's
yeah,
just
it's
the
salt-
salt left behind.
It's like it's like it's like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like the hierarchy. Well, at least I think.
Yeah, it's
A
like
lot of
it's like
guard
you're
people-
eating oatmeal with peanut butter, and then you
Yeah.
finish the oatmeal, but you still
Yeah, but you
see
don't rinse out
peanut
the
butter
bowl and
left
you just
in
put
the
it
cu-
back.
in the
Like
bowl.
that's what it is. It's like the leftover oatmeal.
It's like yeah,
bowl.
it's like you're finishing off a bowl of cereal.
Yeah.
And it's the crumbs that you don't want to finish. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah, exactly.
In the end, yeah.
That's why you have the
Um,
milk. That's why you got to drink milk.
I forgot about milk. I forgot people.
Yeah.
I put milk in my cereal.
I do
wanna,
too.
I put an animal.
I thought you were gonna be like some
Psycho and be like,
Oh, I
Put Coke in my.
No,
little
bro.
spoonfuls into the milk.
You know what I do with cookies though?
Oh no.
I should do. Oh my gosh, bro, that's embarrassing. I'll cut it out. do.
Yeah, this is raw.
No, but
Raw footage.
yeah, with cookies, I don't like dipping it. I'll put the cookie in my mouth and then I'll chase it with milk.
Okay.
It's
I
such
do
an
that.
elite experience.
No,
bro.
it is. It is.
It changes everything. I
I think he called it
highly
chased it
suggest
with
it.
milk.
I chased it with milk. That's what I do.
That's
I
crazy.
put it in my mouth, and then while the cookie's still in my mouth, I chase it with
No,
milk.
I like doing that.
It's
I used
so
to do
much
that
better.
with goldfish and like apple juice.
Oh, that is disgusting.
No, you gotta
Cheese
try
and
it.
apple?
You gotta try it. You gotta try it.
No, that's good.
I've
Oh,
never tried it.
That's what I thought.
It
That's good
is?
too.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
try
yeah.
it. I guess
I
I'm
used to drink Oreos with orange juice.
Okay, that's
Okay,
That's
that's
messed up. That's messed up. That's Oh,
Yeah, that's
my-
illegal.
yeah.
You're-
I actually did.
You're not living after that
For
one.
my AP Bio project, like I think it was 2 years ago, I did an experiment over the summer, and it was about what toothpaste is safe to drink orange juice after.
It's definitely Crest.
And no, Crest is not safe.
Crest is
You
not
can't.
safe.
Yeah,
that's,
you
that's
can't.
dangerous.
It's all the organic ones, like Tom of Maine. I think that's one.
I think
Tom's
they
of
add.
Maine.
I think
and
all like the
Hello,
mainstream
Hello
ones add like
is
a
also
certain
another one.
thing.
Organic,
Oh, and the Arm & Hammer baking soda toothpaste. That's
Oh
it.
yeah.
That's also. So you can say, yeah, they're gross, but you can. I mean, the Hello one. If you get Hello, I think it's Hello or Hi or something. It's like it's a toothpaste. It's organic. It's so good, but it's like it's kind of expensive because it's good for you. But still, like, yeah, it has like a certain chemical in it that they put in it that helps with cleaning your teeth, but also changes your taste buds, and it makes
gonna
things
cure my
taste
COVID
different. So it
breath.
makes different. Yeah, it could. Yeah.
Okay,
But you know how like there are those things where it's like you take like this like chewable thing and then you eat a lemon and instead of being sour it's like sweet.
Nope.
No.
No?
Never
So
heard of
there's
that.
like these things, it's like a taste changing like gummy and you chew on it and then the next thing you
Oh, I see.
eat the flavor the taste is like flipped. So you like eat a lemon and it'll taste like good or it'll taste like sweet and like tasty.
What about like, say you had like a bowl of Rice Krispies? What would that taste like?
Of white
Like
rice?
Rice Krispies.
Oh, Rice Krispies?
No, I said Rice. Wait, did I say White Krispies?
White,
Yeah,
right,
I said Rice
white rice. I thought you said
Oh.
rice. Of Rice Krispies.
Like a
I
bowl
think
of
I
Rice
don't know.
It tastes like 11
we should.
of
Okay, I'll try to get some, and then on the next
All right, all
podcast that we have you on, we'll do
I hate to tell you, Ted, that was just LSD and you were on a bad trip.
a.
Next
Damn.
time you see me, I'll be shaved and buff.
Yeah, your entire
Shaved.
everything is shaved. Bro.
Shaved head.
I think
Shaves
your
head.
body.
Oh yeah, I
buff,
forgot,
bro.
I forgot to
You'll
talk
be-
about basic training.
Oh yeah, no, keep going. Yeah.
All right, so I'm leaving in February 1st. I'll tell you all about my my MEPS experience. That's like the military entrance processing station.
Maps,
system.
yeah.
Um,
Not to be confused with maps, which are minor attracted people. So we don't condone maps.
Or meth, which is a
Or
highly addictive-
or meth,
Okay, yeah.
which is a
I
highly
prefer
addictive opioid. Is it an opioid?
think so.
I think so.
Say,
Well, I'm just gonna say it's a highly
just a
addictive
drug.
drug. It's a highly addictive drug. Yeah, but no maps, no meth.
All right.
No, yeah, but maps.
So my recruiter picks me up. We go to this hotel room,
Mhm.
and there's a bunch of people just running around. And I look outside, and they're all going like, they're just sprinting down the hallway, and I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? And I
They're
was like talking to them, and they're like, oh yeah, we're Marines. I was like, never mind.
Oh, we're Marines.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, wait.
Just a
let
bunch
me-
of people running down the hall.
Let me guess your MOS, infantryman. They're like, yep. I'm like, I can always guess like who's who.
Who's who?
Um,
So if Chris was in the army, what would he be?
Yeah, what would I be? if I was in-
You would
He sees
definitely be
others.
like,
He'd be lookout.
I could see, like-
JROTC. He's a JROTC
I could see like an
counselor.
IT person.
An IT, I can see
will
your
say I
IT.
work at the IT lab.
He does not go to sleep. He does not.
Wait, you work at the
Chris.
IT lab? Oh no, I was right.
I was gonna say. So I do what we call a polyphasic sleep schedule, which is so most people do a monophasic, which is like somebody would sleep for like 8
I
hours.
think I know what you're talking about. I've definitely heard of it.
Yeah, it's
Is that when you
crazy.
take
What's it
like
called?
2 hours of
Huberman or
sleep,
something?
like every like I don't know, like 7 hours or something?
Well, it's actually even like you can do that, or you can do like what I do is like an hour every like 3 to 4 hours. So really, I'm only sleeping.
You sleep 1 hour
Yo,
every 3 to 4 hours.
Ted, I've been up since like yesterday, 3 o'clock. I did
How
not.
does that like go for you?
Oh,
Like, do
you
you
didn't sleep
do you
last
like it?
I mean, I had to train my body to do it like over the summer, but now I really only.
I've always wanted to do that because I
Hubert-
saw a
what's it
thing
called?
where it's like
Huberman?
you do like
Oh,
3 hours of
Huberman?
sleep and then you do
Huberman?
like 20-minute naps like every now and then.
Yeah, the longest I have to
Wow.
really do it for, like, I think the most I need to sleep, like, on a normal day would be, like, 3 to 4 hours. I can even get away with, like, 2.
So you started this summer?
No, I started 2 summers ago.
Oh, dude. So how do you do it during school?
Like during high school, it was hard because like you know
You'd
had to
skip
be
one
in
of
class.
those sessions, yeah.
So like I couldn't really do it in high school as like because you really have to be strict with it. So during high school, it was kind of hard for me. But during the summers when I used to work at JCPenney, it was like super easy for me to do it. And especially now since I'm in college, I've actually kind of set up my like class schedules in a way so that I can take like some naps.
Right.
So really, I only need like 2 hours. And I have to tell you, since I've started that, I have so many more hours to do my homework. So like I'm always on top. I'm always like 2 weeks ahead of all the work.
That is good, yeah. That's
So.
nice.
I'm a big procrastinator, so even if I have time, I won't do it.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say me
same,
too,
yeah.
but like if you have the time, like sometimes you're just so bored. That you
I
That's
just
true.
need the stress of procrastinating. Like I just won't get the motivation until
Yeah, no,
the
like I
day
need like a
of.
motivation.
Unless it's like truly like
like you gotta put like a line behind
passion.
me and say, all right, if you don't do it, it's gonna tear you in half. I'll be like, okay.
Yeah, not with this podcast though. I take this very seriously.
That's good.
I take yeah.
for the Cubs.
For the Cubs.
For the Cubs, for the Cubs,
Cubs.
for my Cubs.
Well, we can't trademark that because Chicago would come for us.
No, they wouldn't, bro. They don't care, bro.
The White Sox.
Nah, we don't need Chicago.
We don't need you. Who cares?
We got Chicago right here. It's right outside.
This is our Chicago,
Yeah,
Boston, Mass.
it's real nice.
The Cubs.
The real Windy City.
The real, yeah, dude.
It is very
I mean, it
windy.
is pretty windy
It's windy
around.
in Chicago.
Yeah.
Because Chicago.
But Chicago
Windy City
does
is
get-
political. It's a political nickname.
Oh, is it actually?
Windy?
It's
What's
not-
it
it's not-
stand for? Like, what's it
No,
mean?
it's because it's turbulent, I believe.
Turbulent.
Like there was turbulent political, like because like I believe
Turbulent
there's a lot of
political.
like crime there. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
Wow, I
there's
mean,
also
wow.
Michael Jordan, so. Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Boston, the real Windy City.
John Mulaney.
John
It's very
Mulaney.
Kanye West. We can keep going.
Common. Wait, Kanye is from Chicago?
Kanye is from
I didn't know
Chicago.
that.
Isn't
He's not from. I don't think he's from Chicago, but
He's from Boston.
he grew up?
he's not. He grew
Is
up. He
Obama
grew up
from
in Chicago. Obama's from Hawaii.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, is it? Why?
I think
I think he was a lawyer in
He might have gone to
Oh, that
school
might
for a
have
little
been-
bit
Yeah.
Maybe.
or something. I don't know. He
I
might
know
have
he's
gone.
linked to the Bulls for some reason. He likes to go to Chicago.
Yeah.
Well, that's good for Obama.
Good for him.
Yeah.
He made a book. I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna
Oh, I'm
read it.
actually
I see it all the time in Target.
I see it too, but I don't have enough money for it.
Yeah, it's like $30, and I'm like,
Yeah, dude. Someone told me that they had a sale on it back in my hometown, and
what's it about?
it's like a
Obama?
Michelle Obama book, but just with Barack and his
It's
like.
like a post.
It's like him. Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
okay.
White House experience.
his reflection on
and
his
his
time,
reflection on
especially
his
like
time, yeah.
how like his time affected like, what's happening now.
I'm pretty excited to read that.
I've read a few excerpts from it, and actually it's very insightful. I mean, I like that.
Did you know he had a stutter? Did you tell me that?
Obama?
Obama had a stutter.
I didn't.
And he had to fix it.
Really?
What?
Him and Biden, both of them.
They both have stutters. I
Imagine
think.
being in school with Obama, and he has like a star. He's like, "Huh, look at this idiot," and he's like
Yeah.
the president.
But it's, yeah, he's the president.
There you go.
But I mean, like.
Well, I mean, he
Job
went to
Obama.
Harvard.
That's
is
true.
true.
That is true. I forgot about that.
So,
I mean, but like imagine like going into a Harvard class and having a stutter, and like you're sitting around all these like really talented people, and you're just like flaming out because you can't talk. And, like imagine being like doubted. That's crazy.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're in Harvard.
That's true. You
You're
can't
at
be
Harvard.
dumb.
You can't really be a dummy in Harvard.
exactly.
So I feel like.
Well, I mean, you can. If your parents give a lot of money to the school, I bet.
Okay, but like
you
I feel like
can.
Harvard is just like it's so up there. Like no matter how much money you give, it's like well.
It's
what
like
am
you're
I
still
do
gonna
with
get it. It's like anyone who goes there can get a quality education
it? Yeah.
and should,
Yeah, even the dumb people that get
and will probably get a good education anyway.
Even the dumb people that get in, their parents are so influential that like nobody bullies
Oh, yeah.
them because they gotta start rubbing shoulders with their parents, you know.
Yeah.
Bring back bullying.
Bring it back, bro.
Bring it back.
We need it.
It
Bring
works.
back hitting your kids.
We're on that.
Wait a
Did you,
minute. Wait
I'm
a
already
minute.
20 years ahead.
I
of you.
forget. Did you say that it was okay to like spank your children on that political compass test?
I did, I think.
You were talking about it with Bob too.
I think I did because Bob was talking about.
I was spanked when I
Bro,
was a
yeah,
kid.
Bob was talking to Bob. Do you know Bob?
Who?
Bob. So he's a
That's
he's,
what I'm-
Do you know Bob?
he's a
Bob.
Chinese exchange student. Goes by Bob. His real, I think his
Does he
name
go
is
here?
Osunbu.
Does he go here?
He goes here. Yeah.
Oh.
He's in
Robert.
That's why. No.
It's
people
Robert.
thinks.
Robert. Yeah.
Robert.
But yeah, he's from China, and he talked about cultural differences and
Oh.
how his parents spank their kids in China, And like they hit them with like.
Oh yeah,
tools.
no. My stepmom was talking to
I
me
think
all
it's
about
different
it.
cultures,
She's like,
too.
if
I
you
think
were
that
in
happens in
China,
America.
you would be beating the shit out of. And I was like, okay.
Wait,
Damn,
your mom's
bro.
Chinese?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she's
We
like.
just went over this. No, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's crazy. Like Bob said that they hang you upside down from a tree and smack you with a.
Okay, I didn't hear that, but I'm gonna have to ask
His
about that.
parents were hung from a tree upside down by his ankle.
I
by
didn't
their
hear that,
ankles,
but-
and smacked with coat hangers. But then other stuff would happen, you know. Too.
China's like-
But I still
China's
think
a
there's
different
people
breed.
here that, you know, the stereotype that, you know, in other cultures people just, you know, hit their kids.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean-
And I think it's okay to teach discon. I mean, there's obviously
I like
an extent
discipline,
that you
but,
go
like,
to. Like if you slap a kid,
I feel
it
like
hurts
if you're just hurting them, that's not doing anything.
Listen, hear me out. If you slap a kid on the butt, okay, because he's doing something, he or she is doing something wrong, okay, you're a kid, obviously. It would be okay. It lasts like 3 seconds, and they learn their lesson, okay?
Yeah.
It's not gonna traumatize them if you slap them on the butt. It might give them some, you know, I don't know.
I was spanked when I was a kid.
I was sat on when I was a kid.
You were sat on? That's
Yeah,
a lot
bro.
worse. Never mind.
It seems
I'm
pretty
sorry.
bad. No, but I think some discipline in that aspect.
I think
is
you
good.
got to do like at least like maybe 2 or 3 maybe bad beatings, and then you just like threaten them with that. Like I think that's how.
Yeah,
it
you
is.
get one, and you're like, you do it
'Cause, like,
again,
the
and I'm
emotional
bringing
distraught,
out the,
that's
you
worse.
know, I'm bringing out the coat hanger again. If you do,
Anticipating
I'm gonna
pain
hang
is
you from
worse
the
than
tree.
experiencing pain.
My mom used to say that her father, because they had 7 kids, used to bring out the belt.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Which is like, I don't know.
Ooh.
Bring out the
Also, like,
belt,
that's
bro.
pretty extreme.
That is
That's a
extreme.
whip at that point.
I don't remember if I had the belt. I think I might have had the belt on me.
The only time I've ever got hit with a
I
belt is
think-
by my friends.
This is probably worse, but me and my siblings, when I thought that my brother was doing something annoying, or he thought that I was doing something annoying, we'd beat up each other. So we'd just be like, "You do this again, and I'm getting the belt." You know what I mean? I'm getting the belt, and I'm gonna hit you, or he'll come out with something. I don't know. But I thought that was interesting. So it's just like I don't know, weird power dynamic.
My
But yeah, I
brother's
do think
autism,
it's
so I
all right
can't
to
do
teach
that.
your kids, but understand that, you know, don't let them.
You can't
hit
do it
each
too
other.
much.
Yeah, don't
'Cause
let
after a
them
while,
hit
it's just
each-
abusive.
Yeah, after a lot, yeah. After even a couple, you should be.
Yeah, after like
But
maybe,
just you,
I
to
think
an
4 is like the
extent.
deadline.
If you like beat up, if you hate your kid,
If you hit your kid in public, you're just a bad person.
you're a bad person. And if you hit your kid, like, you know, give them a smack.
Yeah, if you like really hit him hard, like that.
That's it. Now, if they're bruised afterwards, that's bad.
Like if
That's
you're a
bad.
kid, you're going to
Like,
school
it's
covered in
no,
bruises.
If they're pushing, you're doing something.
If they're bruised. If they're bruised.
If you get bruised in any way, that's just like bad in general.
Yeah, bruised.
Like
yeah,
you
they're
can
bruised.
do like painful like disciplinary things and not have like
Yeah.
be bruised.
Or like a
or
mental
cut.
thing, like timeouts, obviously.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
some sort of like structure where it's like punishment. You know, there's like this whole chart in psychology. It's what is it? Reinforcement and
positive
punishment.
reinforcement?
Positive reinforcement
reinforcement.
and positive punishment. Negative reinforcement, negative punishment.
Mm.
So it's just I would say to look at, if you're a parent, definitely look into those, because that is how you teach people. I mean, animals learn it too. There was this whole thing with the dog. Shoot, I forgot his name. But there's this really famous study where the guy
Oh, Pavlov?
Pavlov's dog, I think. And he's all about the reinforcement and punishment and whatnot. And it's just a different way to, have that kind of discipline with your kids. And I think you should definitely look into that. But don't hate your kid.
Don't beat your kids in
If you're-
public.
if you're
You can give
parent
'em a
and,
smack
you
or
bruise them,
something.
Then they have to like make up excuses at school, like, oh, I fell down the stairs.
Yeah, I know. Like you
Oh,
don't.
that's horrible, dude.
I know.
If your kid is
I fell down the
bruised in any
stairs
way,
just because you want to
gotta
defend
stop.
your parents. It's like, I hate that.
Yeah.
There was a
Yeah, that's
Full
when it
House
goes too far.
episode about parental abuse. And it was really dark.
I think I've seen that.
The worst is when like, don't tell me how to like
Full
raise
House
my
is some
kid.
shit.
It's like, well, you shouldn't hit your kid.
You should, yeah. I'm not trying to tell you how, in
I'm trying
what
to tell you
ways
how,
you
but-
can discipline your kid, but I'm saying there needs to be structure in that. Because then you see
Yeah.
the kids who aren't disciplined at all, and they're bad. They're bad, bro.
Oh, yeah, they're bad.
It's like
You
they
can
think
still
they're.
see 'em.
I think they
just
think
get
they're
beat
good,
later in
but
life, though.
they'll get
Yeah,
beat
they get
later
beat later in
They
life.
get beat like
Not with like a
Yeah.
physical thing, but like maybe hunger. Meal plan C.
Meal plan,
Meal plan C. That's the
Meal
punishment.
plan
Wait, are
C,
you guys on
bro.
meal plan A? Because I'm on meal plan C.
I'm on meal plan C.
I'm on meal plan C. Bro.
I'm on the cheapest one.
But the privileged kids, I'm talking about.
Yeah, the privileged kids, they don't even eat here.
They don't
get
even
meal
eat
plan
here.
A, they don't eat here.
Oh my god, do you know how many people like eat out? It's crazy.
It's so
Bro, my
weird.
neighbors, I'm not gonna
I
call
don't
them
get
out, but my neighbors, me and Kelly's neighbors, they haven't spent a single
Are
dime.
you talking about the witch?
No, different.
No, she left
different
you,
thing. We'll
she,
talk about the witch
left,
sometime.
right? The one
I wanted to talk about the
She
witch
left
today.
the building, yeah, but
She left the building.
she left the
Damn.
building. But I respect Virgos, obviously. I'm a part Virgo myself. So which is
You
our
preface that?
yes.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, I'm Aquarius, but
What's your moon sign?
moon sign is
It's a moon sign.
my moon sign is Gemini, and my rising sign is Virgo.
Wait,
Is that the
what?
horoscope thing?
My horoscopes. I've been getting
Wait,
a little
there's
into
two?
it.
Well-rounded.
You have three. You have
There's
your
three?
sun, moon. There's actually every single planet has one.
Planets are aligning.
The planet.
What?
Yeah. Everyone's
No, My
born.
horoscope is.
Everyone's born. Anyway,
I'm a Pisces, I think.
you're a Pisces. Good.
real
Okay, let me
artistic.
finish my thought, and then we can go into astrology.
No, I don't want to go into astrology.
Okay, we'll say
Alright.
astrology. There's three signs. We'll talk about it on a different episode.
Okay.
I'll get a professional in.
Okay.
Astrology.
I'll get a pro astrologist.
Get Dubin in.
in.
Get Dubin
Any
in.
girl.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to get into it myself just a little bit because it is kind of curious. You're like, ooh, what's today? Just a little. I'm bored, bro. I'm bored.
No, I get that.
What was I talking about?
We were talking about people
The
eating
witch?
out too often.
Oh, that's
privilege.
right, that's right.
Okay. So our neighbors, me and Kelly's neighbors, didn't spend a single dime of their meal points.
What?
They
Why?
ate out 3 meals a day every single day.
But where do you go? Like, where do you even go? Like,
You don't
after-
need to spend. You don't need to have a meal plan and stuff like that if you're gonna just go out.
Exactly.
Well, yeah,
But
you have to get one.
You had to get one unless you had a kitchen. Unless you had a kitchenette in your dorm room, you can't. You have to get one.
Oh, really? So you
Yeah.
wait? So we needed that meal
we
plan?
needed
That's
an,
crazy.
Yeah.
we need a meal plan. So, and that kind of backfired because now I'm actually starving.
Yeah,
Well,
now
here's-
I'm
Well, here's the
starving.
thing, I'll tell you this. Once you go through your meal plan, once you go through the meal plan that your parents paid for, it no longer becomes it's no longer financially smart for you to spend money in CAF anymore. Because CAF money is on stuff you buy at CAF.
That's more expensive.
It's more expensive at the
cafe.
cafe.
You know,
But
once you go
also
through,
they
there's no
also
point
they
for
say
everyone.
this thing where it's like, oh, if you put cafe points, you get 10% more than you put in. So you'll put in $5 and you'll get a few.
50%. 15.
But it still doesn't balance
50
out
cents
because everything
more, or
over
50
there,
cents,
everything
yeah.
there is overpriced anyway.
Yeah,
How
overpriced
grapes?
everything.
$5.
$5
It's
for
like-
a cup of
I'll
grapes.
I'll tell you this. I'll
Of
tell you
grapes.
this.
You can get grapes at the.
You get- yeah,
you
you
get
get a
con
giant
candy,
bag
the
of
nice
grapes
con
for
candy
$3.
grapes
Well, Evan,
for
I was
$3.
talking to my
Yeah.
roommate, and he was my ex-roommate. Now he just left, but
X, your X.
yeah.
We wanted
Evan,
Evan on the
Yes,
show.
uh,
Hopefully we can get him back on or get him on
Yeah,
somehow.
we can get him. But,
We'll get him.
Professional real estate.
no, what he
Professional real
talked about
estate.
was how smart it would be is if you didn't need to get a meal plan, you taking that $1,000,
It's like $1,500?
$1,500,
Mhm.
taking that, just going to the market and buying $1,500 worth of food because it's probably
No, it's probably
get
cheaper.
a lot more food
Yeah.
that way than going to the caf.
Oh no, it definitely
Yeah.
is.
And I mean, there's this. If you go to Tasty Burger,
I mean,
there's
okay,
deal
so
called
but
Starting
I will say some things at the calf are kind of good for their price.
I think
like
the
you
burger
can get
and
a
fries,
mean
burger and fries $5.
burger and fries $5.
That goes hard.
You get a mean burger for
Mean.
pretty cheap.
Suffolk burger.
The
There's,
Suffolk
Suffolk
burger.
there's the
It's a mean burger,
If you go
bro.
to 73,
Yeah.
actually, the building we're in right now, the cafe here.
Oh my
if you
gosh,
ask for
bro.
a salad,
If you go to Suffolk and you go to Cafe 73 every day, bro.
$7.29 for a pretty big salad.
Not bad.
It's a
That's-
big
that's
salad, but
pretty-
it's so good. It's so good.
And they
The
charge
food
like
there is
$6
so
for
good.
Smaller ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't
Oh
get the
yeah,
small-
yeah.
that's
The
small-
salad, yeah. So
you don't get the small
at the
salad.
normal calf, they have salads in like a little plastic container, right?
Those ones aren't good.
Pre-packed, not as good, but they're the same price as the massive salads that they give you at another calf.
It's so weird.
Yeah,
you
at
gotta get
73.
73 salads because they're just so much
Yeah,
bigger.
they're only open on weekdays, but man, oh man, dude. So I would spend all my meal points there.
Mm.
Yeah.
I hate how far
Great
it is away
sandwiches,
from
too.
everywhere
Great
from
sandwiches.
Court Street. Everything's so far away.
Everything's far. Yeah, but you got the.
Okay, yeah.
You got rain shower.
You have rain shower. I don't think we went fully through on how
Court Street?
luxurious it is.
It
You
is
have rain showers.
Okay, that's
You
a fair
have
point.
beautiful renovations. You have a great view.
Mm.
What else?
I mean, I don't know like what's at Miller to be honest. Like I don't know like your view. You say like a brick
we have
wall.
we have two.
I mean, if you like some, if you're on, actually, the only way you really get a view is if you're on one of the quads, because the quads are in that corner where you're facing out.
Yeah. If you have one of the handicap, what do they call it?
Oh, the
Handicap rooms?
yeah.
The handicap rooms, because they have like the handicap rooms have like this massive bathroom and these great like this window that like it's almost like a balcony. It has like a balcony on it, and you can see the whole city. It's great. It's beautiful. But then if you're on the other side of the hall, you have a brick wall, and you have a view of the inside of the building, and then the brick wall.
It's interesting.
It's not that.
Well,
great.
okay, so Court Street's really nice, right? I've been to some really nice rooms, but mine is by far the worst. I'll say that.
Okay.
It's like the smallest room in like the entire building.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I do have a nice shower, but like it's not as big as everyone else's.
Oh. that's
And
very
I mean, I
fun.
don't care.
Yeah.
Like I don't care that much. When I first got that, I was like, damn, it's nice.
Yeah.
Then I went to other people's rooms. I was like, wow, that's a lot nicer.
Yeah,
the smallest room
it's
in
being
the
like
room.
lower middle
I
class,
w-
but at least you're
Yeah,
middle
yeah.
class,
It's like the
right?
lower middle class, but like you're still there.
You're
know?
still there.
I'm
yeah.
still there.
You're in the yeah.
Wait, you guys both have doubles, right, for us?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm one of the very few people at Miller that have a single.
Which
Really?
is like,
Oh yeah,
and
there's
I
some
think
rooms
it's
with a
because
single. I think it's better. I think the singles are better
Well,
I didn't realize that.
than if you have a full double.
My room's the size of a single, but it has 2 beds in it.
Oh,
Kind of makes me a bit
rough,
sad.
though.
It's a bit sad.
I mean, my room's not that big
Because
either.
over the summer,
I remember them telling us, oh yeah, like everyone's gonna get their own room.
and for some reason, since I was thinking of that, I said, give me a single instead.
Oh.
So they gave me a single, and I'm like, everyone I know has a double.
Already has it.
It's
It's
just-
basically a single.
Don't you pay
because
more
no
for a
one else is
single?
in it.
I think you do, and it's the last room too.
Well, I mean, like if it's on a normal year,
Yeah, in a normal year.
With privacy.
Yeah,
Since everyone has their own room,
Not really paying more for privacy.
that is true.
I mean,
Hey, you're in a single, but you still share? You still share a bathroom?
I share a bathroom,
Right.
yeah, I share a
He
bathroom.
just doesn't have 2 beds.
He just don't have
He's
2
in
beds.
the corner.
Yeah, the corners of the hallways.
Right.
Which I mean is like, and I have to say, like, since I'm more of a minimalist, like, I really don't have a lot of stuff in my room, so it kind of makes sense that I have a single.
Yeah.
And I'd probably get a single, honestly, if like, well, I think don't all sophomores move to
10
10
West.
West next year.
I think so.
So like,
They might be
I didn't know that.
Kitchen?
Oh,
Yeah.
the kitchen rooms.
Yeah,
The apartment
Yeah,
style.
they have
Yeah.
apartments.
Let's go.
Yeah, it'll be
That's
Now
dope,
they-
dude. That's dope.
Now I won't be starving.
I
in
wanted
my
to go
room.
to Court Street because it had the
I
rain
think they might
showers,
have
but I'd
Court
rather
Street.
have a kitchen. I'd rather have a kitchen.
No, you would want a kitchen much better.
I'd want a kitchen.
The showers are pretty nice though.
The
I went
showers-
back to my house in my hometown. I couldn't do it.
No, dude, the showers are.
Like I went back to my house,
got
my own
COVID.
house, and I was like, this shower suck.
Well,
That's
my
a COVID
shower's like
shower.
Single,
Yeah, it's a
stall.
COVID shower.
It's
Yeah.
terrible. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Handicap.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I gotta break my leg so I can get into one of the handicap rooms.
That's what I was saying. That was my plan.
That's what you can
That's
do.
his
You
plan.
break your leg.
Yeah.
Is that what you did cross country?
Oh.
Oh, coach.
Go down,
Coach.
I'm out.
Go down to JP at the front desk. I need a handicap room.
I need a handicap
I need a
room.
handicap room.
I need a shower.
It's like just go
I
back
need
to your
a
own
shower.
room.
So you're bleeding.
So, yeah. No, but continue with the army. We forgot to finish that
Oh,
thought.
I
but
forgot
yeah.
about that.
So yeah.
That was a while ago.
So why did you want to join the army? What made you think about it?
Well, there's a lot of reasons. One, money for college. That's a simple.
That's a
you
big
know,
one.
That's a big one. I actually wanted to go active duty. I didn't want to go to college. I've always wanted to go active duty. I was
Right.
always talk about it. Then I was like, I want to go to college. Well, my mom was also like, you can't do that. You're going to college.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, well, I'll compromise.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a meet me in the middle sort of thing.
Right.
So like, do you have any opinions on like? Because I feel like a lot of people when they say like, when they kind of sneer at people who say they're joining the army, it's because they have opinions on like what America does overseas. Do you have
No.
any opinions on that?
No, actually, I'm like,
Good question, Chris.
it was a weird thing because one time my recruiter called me the day Joe Biden got elected. He's like, do you still want to be in the army? I was like, why? He's
Oh,
like, well,
really?
new president stuff. And I was like, yeah, I didn't do it for political reasons. He's like, oh, okay, perfect. And so I
Wow.
thought that was really interesting because
Everyone gets that call.
I can respect that. That's
Yeah.
actually
I respect
a really
that.
good reason.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah, because a lot of people like to join for like political reasons. I kind of just wanted to do it just to do it. I don't know.
Political.
I feel like it'd be like a good story. I don't know.
That's crazy. I feel like a lot of people.
I was under Joe Biden's reign.
I'll be under Joe Biden's reign, but you know, we saw free college, somewhat free college, somewhat free college,
Discount college.
discounted college. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's pretty interesting. I'm kind of excited to go to basic training. I feel like it's going to be like a summer camp, but a lot worse.
But a
A
lot
lot
worse, bro.
And I
It's
get
boot
paid
camp.
for it, so it's
You
like,
get jacked?
yeah, I'll get jacked.
You get jacked.
I'll meet some people.
Right, you'll have new friends.
I'll have some new friends. I go to Newport.
You're gonna get through a lot.
My unit's
you
in
have new
Newport.
mental toughness as
New
well.
mental
Physical
toughness.
and mental.
Well, I feel like I already, like me and Kelly do cross country. I feel like we already got
Oh yeah,
it.
cross
We
country.
already
It
got
is a
it.
mental
I don't
sport.
feel it, but
it's
Yeah.
there. You gotta unlock it.
I don't feel yeah.
Like even coach was like, "Wow, Zach, you're a lot tougher than you look." I'm like, "Really?"
Oh my gosh, I'm blushing.
I mean, military,
Coach,
I mean, military is
please.
basically like training camp. It's just like
Yeah.
and if
It
you
is,
go,
It's
yeah.
like cross country, but
It's
like
hardcore, and they
always.
teach you. Don't they pepper spray you and they,
No, that's
Pepper
that's if you're like an
spray.
MP, a military police.
oh military police.
That's for their
I had a
AIT.
teacher who did that.
Oh really?
Yeah, he did that.
Well, you do a gas chamber.
Wow, that hair is gone.
What?
I know.
No,
Wow,
gas
bro.
chamber.
Yeah, a gas chamber.
It's like-
mustard. What kind of gas? Like mustard gas? I
That
know.
ki-
I
that
don't
actually
think it's
kills
as
you,
worse.
bro. That kills you.
It's not that bad, but
Wow.
like
That's
you
not
have like a gas mask. You go in, you take it off, and you just breathe in for a second, then you walk out, and you're obviously going, you know,
Oh
it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
feeling too
you're
good.
like you're hacking out.
Yeah, you're hacking out
Yeah.
something, but
Yeah, well, anything.
yeah, I'll have to do that. I do
Yeah,
that.
I remember they pepper spray you, and then they make you do like these like
Oh,
a
you know, I've
test
seen that.
or like
Yeah, I think those are for military police people because
Yeah.
you'll get like pepper spray and you gotta like
you have to do like an objective.
yeah, you have to like I don't know beat something with a baton for
Yeah.
like 5 times. I don't know if you miss you're
While you're pepper spraying.
Yeah, while you're
That's
pepper
just
spraying.
crazy. Yeah.
yeah I wouldn't
That's
I wouldn't
cool,
want to do
though. It's
that.
cool.
Luckily I'm not an MP.
Yeah. Reserves.
Reserves. Actually, I think there is an MP reserve. I don't know.
Dang.
I'll find out.
Yeah.
I'll go find out.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
a-
your
I'm
next
a-
step. That's the next step.
I'm a civil affairs specialist.
Yeah.
What
do
do
you
I
want
do?
to talk a little? Yeah. Let's hear it.
All right. So active duty, it's really cool. Like you learn like languages. You go to like, well, I guess the reserve part does do it too, because a lot of people in my unit actually go like, they go out to like Africa and they like help out like a lot of the villages, which
Yeah.
I thought was crazy. I was like, I had to do like an online thing over, I think it was like a couple months ago. Oh no, it was in November. So yeah, last month.
Right.
And we're like on a Zoom call, and they're like, "Oh yeah, these guys just got back from like Africa from a deployment." I was like, "Damn, what?" They're like all talking about it.
Wow.
They're like, "Yeah, we had to like communicate with like the villages and stuff like that," and they're like
So you
building
learn,
schools and
learn
stuff.
second language, third
Yeah.
language, whatever.
Yeah, I'm really excited to do that, but a lot of the active duty part, it's like under like the Special Operations Command.
Yeah.
So you got to do like a lot of like the what's the word I'm thinking of? Unconventional warfare. So it's like you're doing a lot of the inside work. You're not like
Yeah,
going
so-
out shooting terrorists. It's more of like let's talk.
Yeah,
Let's
that's all.
talk.
I think that's a lot better.
I think it's a lot better.
Yeah.
But I've met a couple of like infantry people there. They're just built for the infantry.
Yeah.
I was actually when
The
I was
people
talking about
running down
MEPS.
the halls.
There were people running the halls. I also met someone who was like an army infantry, and he was like the biggest meathead I've ever met.
Yeah.
Like biggest meathead. And
Yeah.
I've noticed the people that are in the infantry that are from like my high school, they're like fine. Like this guy
Right.
was like, yeah, I heard in the infantry it's like Call of Duty, and I'm like,
Oh no.
I was like, who told you that?
Now,
I was
what
like,
do you-
who
now,
told
what do
you
you
that? He's
think-
like, oh, my recruiter. I was like, gotcha.
Oh,
gotcha.
of course, bro. It's like on Twitch they had like it was like a big thing how the army was.
Oh yeah, they were recruiting through
Twitch.
through like Twitch and like a bunch of other things.
Yeah, the
They had a
YouTube.
whole
They still
week.
have ads, but it's
Yeah.
like for gamers playing Call of Duty and a bunch of shooter games. Like they'll recruit those people.
They
to be
recruit
in
through
there.
like the video games. Like, do you want to do this in real life? They're like, yeah.
It's like, where are we dropping, boys?
Well, yeah, exactly.
No,
It's like,
but-
they think it's
Yes,
PUBG.
Yeah. Yeah, I think AOC cracked the whip on that one though.
Yeah, the army had like a whole week of like dedicated to like just mass recruiting,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh,
Recruiter week or something.
but I don't think I don't think you would want to get recruited on recruiting week because I feel like since you're getting like in mass, you're not going to get as good benefits.
Right.
Because the benefits can pretty vary depending on your
Yeah.
contract. Like my contract, I get like an $8,000 enlistment bonus, which isn't that much, but like
That's pretty.
for reserves,
That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
$8,000 is better than nothing.
It's
Yeah,
better
exactly.
than
Well, minus
5,000,
taxes.
It's better than zero.
nice tax, so like 5.5 grand.
I'll take it, bro.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'll take 500.
Like
I'll
one
take
of my
500
friends,
bonus.
he's like
3
a
meal plans.
It's 3 meal plans right there.
3 meal plans.
Oh, yes.
One of my friends who's he's like a combat medic. He did not get a single enlistment bonus. I was talking. I was like, why didn't you get an enlistment bonus? He's like, I don't know. There's just a lot of people that want to be combat medics. A week later, someone got recruited. He got like a 12 grand enlistment bonus. I was like, why isn't that you? He's
Oh
like,
my
I don't know.
gosh.
I felt
that's
really bad
embarrassing.
for him, but I mean,
Yeah, but what
that's
can you
his
do?
fault. That's his fault.
Yeah, right.
Because you
Yeah.
gotta like almost like, tease him. You're like,
Tease him,
Will
yeah.
I join?
Show a
Up
little
to
skin.
you.
Show a little skin.
Yeah, show him the skin. Show him a little skin, then just like back off a bit.
Just back off. Yeah, ghost him for a week. Come back at it.
Although I feel like it does depend on the recruiter too. A lot of them can be not shitty, but not the best.
Yeah, right.
Like
So,
someone was
yeah,
like,
they can be shitty.
yeah, if you don't join, I'll shoot you in the head. It's like,
Oh,
sliding
yeah.
in like 18-year-old
Like-
DMs.
yeah,
18-year-old
exactly.
DM.
Hey, you up?
That's
Yeah.
like that's literally what they would do. And this one recruiter in my hometown, I'm not gonna name him, but he was a bit on the weird
Attleboro.
side. Attleboro. But
There's other-
my recruiter was very good. I really liked him. Me and him, not a connection, but like I would be like excited to see him. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna see him today.
Nice.
Although
That's
some of
good.
them, some people would be like, oh yeah, my recruiter's taking me out to like Chipotle. I'm like, what?
What the heck? That's
I'm
awesome.
like, wait. I was like, wait, what? Where's that?
Bro, I'll join the army. Take you to
For one night of
Chipotle, bro.
Chipotle.
Yeah, my recruiter takes me on a date, you know?
He takes me on a
Takes
date.
you on a little date, bro. I'll join.
Yeah, I mean that's an
That's
interesting
crazy.
part.
Yeah.
What was I talking about? I feel like I was talking about something else before.
Just the army.
Just
basic
just the
training.
army in general. I'll go
Basic
back to basic training. I'm leaving in February. I got to go back to the MEPS area. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably see people that are going to MEPS. So
Right.
I'll be
People
running around the
running down
hallways
the halls. Yeah.
running around the hallways.
Running
That
up and down the halls.
That'll be interesting. Then I'll
Yeah.
ship out. I heard in processing, like when you first get there, like you get your phone and you're just kind of chill for a week. So I'm kind of excited for that.
Yeah.
I'll just be like, yeah, just chill.
That's good. That's not bad.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
chill
it's
for a
just
while.
like college.
It's just
Yeah, it's like college for a week. No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah, until it gets rough.
Although my mom did not want me to do it at all.
Yeah.
She still doesn't want me to.
I mean, I could see why.
I could see why, but like my mom just watches Full Metal Jacket and is like, that's it.
That can't be.
Like,
First of all,
they
great
always
movie.
like compare to the movies. They're like, oh, I watched Full Metal Jacket. You guys are all abusive. It's like, no.
First of all, great
They
movie.
yell at you for like a-
great
I'm
movie.
like, yeah,
Great
no.
movie.
They yell at you for a week and then you're just kind of chilling. Well, I guess I'll find out.
Yeah. I think it'll be fine. Though.
No, I'll be fine
Yeah.
because
That
I
meant
feel like
you're
it's
a cross
worse,
country
like-
runner.
yeah, exactly.
It's a mental
I'm built
toughness.
different. Built different.
Built different, less
Something
iron,
with,
but that's
Jack
okay.
Nicholson, and they're in court with that guy. Oh my God, he's in a cult. What the hell's his name? Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
He's like, you can't handle it, dude. What the hell's that movie?
You can't handle
I know
shit.
exactly what movie you're
it's
talking about.
What is that?
Oh my god.
One of my friends was looking really deep into that cold.
You can't handle.
I forgot what it was called.
Oh
It was like
my gosh.
Bohemian Grove, like that's where it is.
Bohemian Grove.
What's the cult called? Is
I
it
think
like
that's
the
what it was.
Freemasons?
Is it the Freemason?
I think
No,
it's the
it's the,
Freemasons.
Oh my god.
That's another. That's
another whole topic.
That's a big.
Scientology.
Oh,
what?
Scientology. Oh,
Yeah, Scientology.
Oh yeah,
I
the
hate
way.
Scientologists.
Why did you bring that up?
if you're a Scientologist, get off.
Is Tom Cruise in Scientology?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it's
A few good men. A few good men.
a few good men.
yeah, it's the one he's they're in the military court.
Oh, you don't want to be in a military court.
No, you don't.
No,
No.
it's pretty biased. I'm not biased, but it's not like a regular court.
Yeah, it's a military.
Someone from my hometown, Attleboro. Shout out to Attleboro. He was in the military and he sold all the military weapons on the black market.
Stop.
Oh
That's terrible.
no.
Yeah, and so he's in a military prison right now. And of course, like my friends just know him. They're like, "Oh, you're going to the military? Do you know this guy?" I'm like, "No, I don't know anyone." They're like, "Oh, well, he's in a military prison. He sold all the weapons in the black market." I'm like,
Oh.
"How do you even do that?"
That is
No, it's so
horrible.
funny because like I'm a law major and it's like there's 3 different types of courts. There's like the federal courts, the state courts, and then off to the side there's like the military courts. And it's like you don't want to be there.
You don't want to
If
be
you're
in
in
the
the
military
military courts,
courts.
you're kind of screwed. Like,
Yeah, no matter what happens, you're screwed on both
Guilty.
sides.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Yeah, dude.
But I mean, at least you get to go to you have Christmas and New Year's. You know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Christmas, New Year's.
Well, like with reserves, it's like you go one weekend a month.
One
You
weekend.
just go down. I'm going to Newport, so I'm like on a vacation for a
Oh,
month.
Rhode Island?
Nice.
Yeah, Rhode Island.
Nice.
And now it's gonna be real interesting. Shout out to the Civil Affairs Brigade.
Shout out.
If you guys are watching, I'm surprised
Yeah.
you found it. To be
Yeah.
honest.
I was going to college.
Shut up.
Actually.
Really? What?
Yeah,
Salve
Salve Regina.
Salve Regina.
Salve
That's
Regina.
right.
Oh, that's a beautiful
out to
college.
Beautiful school. Shout out to
Beautiful
Salve
school.
Regina
So
kids.
shout out to Salve.
COVID patients that they had, they put them up in hotels on the beach.
Yes.
What?
They had beautiful, luxurious hotels, beach
That's like,
houses.
what the hell? I didn't get a.
Why are we
Zach-
why
If
are
you
we
have
here?
COVID, people would get it on purpose. Yeah, whereas if you have COVID,
It's like,
here,
if you got COVID,
Yeah,
pass
it's
it
like a-
over.
yo, pass it.
It's
Let's
like
have
a
the COVID
vacation
party.
session.
Oh, real COVID party.
And of course, my base is like, it's on like the naval base. I don't think you know
Yeah.
what that is, but like it's like kind of like it's really nice.
Yeah,
real nice
oh,
in the
that's good.
water.
Yeah.
So I'll be having fun every weekend, hopefully. Although
Hopefully.
sometimes they're like, oh, we have field. Like you got to go like out in the field, and by that it's like you go out and basically camp. You go camp out in the
alright.
wilderness.
Camp
That's
with
what
the
they're,
boys,
they're,
get
they're
the
doing
boys
that right
going.
now. They're out there right now. That could have been me.
Yeah, chilling with the boys.
Yeah,
I mean, right
just
now it's a
chill
little
with the
rough
boys.
if you're
It's
the
a little
winter.
rough. Yeah, no, that's why I was like, oh,
The winter storm.
I was like, I feel
Oh
so bad for
my
them.
gosh.
Well, that could have been me if I
Yeah.
went earlier.
Could have been you.
Could have been me. I could have been
Yeah.
in the snow right now.
Yeah, and then you go 1 full week a year, right? Or 2
Yeah, like
full
one
weeks?
full week. It's like in the summer or something.
1 full week in the summer.
I'm
yeah.
fine with that.
Yeah,
You know, I'll go chill for a week in the summer.
not bad, not bad.
Are
I
you
mean,
one of those guys that wears their military uniform?
No, 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 no,
everywhere. Oh my god.
I actually don't tell a lot of people about it. Like a lot of people are surprised. Like,
Zero
oh,
in the
what?
reserve.
Yeah, it's you don't want to be like,
Hey, I'm
yeah,
in
I'm
the
in the military
reserves.
reserves. So what?
So,
Like I don't want to like flaunt it because like first of all I'm not. It's not like active duty. It's not like I'm serving my country. It's like I'm going to like a summer camp.
yeah.
Yeah,
Going
it's
to
be
Fort
like being
Jackson.
an
Summer camp.
NFL kicker. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's like.
Like, yeah, I'm in the NFL. What are you? A kicker.
Kicker.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm like the NFL kicker of the.
backup.
Like I'm
right.
still in it, but
Yeah.
you know, like, I'm
Right.
still in the NFL, but you know, not really doing much.
It still
Practice squad
classifies.
I'm
Yeah.
the weekend
Not
warrior.
really looking to show off.
Yeah.
You know who else does it in the on cross country? Kevin. Kevin.
Kevin.
He's guard though.
National Guard. I got a
National
friend who's
Guard.
in National Guard. He did training. Well, he
Everyone-
did it earlier this
Kevin
year.
was like, "Why don't you just do National Guard? Because it's like really close and stuff like that." I was like, "I don't want to be deployed on National Guard."
Yeah.
I don't. I would,
Tier list.
yeah, that's
That's
below
a
the
tier
tier
list.
list.
Yeah. JROC.
JROTC,
or
that's the bottom. That's the
ROTC.
crumbs.
Yeah, the
ROTC, it's like it's there.
It's like you have a chocolate milk.
Yeah, it's a chocolate. It's a chocolate milk
It's
with the
you have
cereal.
you have the syrup is the ROTC. The syrup is the ROTC, but when you like get that final, okay, so you have a full glass of chocolate milk. Right?
I don't see where this is.
All right, I'm
Yeah,
You
let's
have
see
a
this
full-
go, but continue.
Yeah, get invested. Get invested.
All right.
Chocolate milk, right? You have the chocolatey
Syrup.
The syrup.
syrup.
So, like,
on
the
the
milk is
bottom
like-
is the ROTC. The milk is the
What's All right, so like the milk is the.
the milk itself. No,
the milk
no, no.
itself is like the guard and
Is-
reserves.
is
I
the
think
guard
they're-
and
I think
reserves.
they're like kind of close.
Then you have the chocolate when you stir it and you get the chocolate milk.
the chocolate milk is like active
This
duty.
visual-
It's like active duty.
Very
But then when you finish the chocolate milk
You finish
and you
that?
have the syrup, stains,
Yeah,
whatever.
stains.
The syrup leftovers.
When you drink it and
That's-
it's like just lays there and it hardens.
Bread milk. Turkey.
That's
Yeah, and you put it in the
JROTC.
sink. You go, oh, I'm gonna wash it later. That's JROTC.
I went
Yeah,
to
I'm getting-
Massachusetts.
But no offense. I
Getting
mean,
JROTC
I believe that
fireworks.
all parts of the
Oh yeah, no,
military
like
and active service.
Well, I feel like if you only do JRTC, that's just like that's the bottom. That's the chocolate milk. But if you
Yeah.
go like into active duty, that's like now you're chocolate milk going.
Yeah.
Isn't that what a lot of them like do though? That's like their way into it.
That's a lot
They
of
go
yeah,
for it.
because when you do
Yeah.
JRTC and you go active duty or reserves,
Active duty orders.
you get like a promotion. You're like an E2 or something or E3. I don't really know. You go in as like you're still a private, but you get like the pay grade I think of an E2. So like
Oh, nice.
it goes like E1, E2 to E7 or something.
Mhm.
E8. I don't know. E9. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it goes E9, and that's like.
This is a weird question. Do you think that the president of the United States, since he's commander in chief, should have to serve in the military?
I don't think so, but
No.
I think it would definitely be like one of those things like you do it.
I would say no, because you need a president still.
I don't think you should
need
be.
a leader.
You
need
shouldn't
the
be an
leader.
enlisted as a president.
Right.
I think that. Although there's a senator I think in Texas who was a Marine.
There's
I don't
a
know
lot
if-
of, there's a lot of
Oh, yeah.
senators and stuff that are at like.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, used to serve.
No, I
right.
think you should be like in the military if you're gonna be like in a political
Yeah.
position. Just because like I feel like you get more insight.
Yeah, this
You,
isn't.
you know
Geor-
what it's like to be at the bottom of the
This
barrel.
isn't George Washington. You know
Yeah,
what I
you
mean?
got to be
This
more like
isn't-
George Washington.
You know, on the front line.
Yeah.
front line.
Cavalry.
Dude, he's definitely not on the front line.
No, you if you're like
he
an
was
officer,
smart. People liked him
that's
because
good.
he saw it how it is, not how he wants.
You know,
Wasn't
you
that
can
his
see
whole
Trump,
thing?
Like riding on
riding a horse
On
into
a
the
horse?
into Afghanistan.
It had to be one of those like
horse.
yeah. No, it had to be one of those massive like stud horses where it's just they're just
they're super
know.
buff.
And even then,
the horse pulls.
it'd be tough.
Well, I mean, it's not as tough as holding up like Barron Trump. That like, oh boy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, bro.
You know,
An absolute
my
beast, bro. He coming on a skateboard and
my stepsister
AR-15.
has tutors a friend of Barron Trump, and
What?
yeah.
Oh my
so like
God.
so my stepmom Asian, stepsister also Asian. They all live in Palm Beach, Florida. That's where
Mhm.
the Trumps live. That's where their mansion is. I've seen their mansion. Very nice.
Nice,
They have a
nice.
really big flag. Real
Trump
big.
flag or
Real big.
American?
American flag.
Oh, okay,
It's
yeah.
really big. There's actually a whole
they're
court case
patriotic.
about
What
it.
can you say?
Yeah, they're very patriotic. And so
A
one
court
of my,
case?
Yeah, there's a whole court case about how big the flag was.
It was too big.
Why?
I guess it was
Well,
too
they
big.
felt like a lot of the neighbors were complaining because it's too big and it's blocking their view. But there's no rule where it's like you can't have a too big of a flag. Oh
No.
no, my flag's the
Just
size
get
of
like
a
a
small
massive
country.
like, football field. Like,
Yeah. Well, that's essentially what he has. It's really big.
Oh my
That's
god.
crazy.
Like it's very big. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so my stepsister like tutors a friend of Barron Trump. It was like so weird because like she'll
It is
start telling me stories. It's like, oh yeah, Barron Trump, he's a real weird kid.
No.
I'm like, it's like yeah, it's friend.
No.
It's like,
He's
you
not
sure it's a
weird.
friend? So it's more
Barron's
like a
my
foe.
hero.
He's our hero. We love him. On this podcast, we love him, bro. He's
We love Barron Trump here.
Yeah, he's
I want him
on
as
our
a center.
celebrity starting five for basketball.
basketball.
Really?
Along with
6'5", 14.
6'5", and he's
He is very
14,
tall.
bro. Still room to grow. As long as he keeps getting those calcium vitamins and drinking his milk, dude, he's gonna be a big boy.
He's gonna be a big
Taking those iron pills.
Yeah. Stay away from the soy.
Soy?
soy boy.
Soy.
Soy boy?
Soy
Soy
boy.
boy, Barron
Soy
Trump.
boy. Barron
Barron Trump, the soy boy.
It's the new headline.
Yeah, I heard he was just like socially awkward.
Like,
I mean, what can
feel
you-
like-
he's
yeah.
autistic.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have
He's
to be.
he is.
I think he's on the spectrum.
He's on the spectrum.
Is he?
Yeah.
I feel like I heard that.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do? I mean, Trump's father didn't treat Trump well, and now this is like, he's probably Donald Trump is probably doing a better job fathering his kid, but I mean,
Donald
there's only
Trump
so
should have
much
been in the army.
potential there, to the whole thing.
Oh,
you
Donald
know.
Trump was in the army.
But Barron's gonna be a great
Oh, yeah.
basketball player, dude.
You're a basketball player.
He's gonna be a great basketball.
Yeah, dude.
Good for
What
him.
position did you put him at?
He's gonna be our 5.
Ronnie James is gonna be on that team too. And
Sasha.
Ronnie James has to be on
For
there.
Sasha
Sucks.
Obama.
Yeah, Sasha Obama, Barron Trump,
Yeah.
Ronnie James. What is our other two?
Why couldn't I be like a celebrity?
Cash Me Outside
okay,
Girl.
Cash Me Outside Girl, and there's somebody
Cash me
else.
outside, girl.
Yeah.
Is she tall?
I don't know,
No, but she's got that
Is she good?
passion.
no, she has.
Okay, she's got
She's got that
passion.
energy. She's got a fire in her
Okay,
heart.
that's fair.
Dallas outside the palace.
Yeah. That's in the palace.
Yeah, basically. I mean,
Yeah.
She's like
Ben
that.
Wallace, basically.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I mean, like
that's interesting.
though, because I feel going back to like military thing. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people, like when they hear, "Oh, you've been in the military," they automatically think like, "Oh, he's an electable person." But I mean, like,
Yeah, I feel like you could be like a good.
You do
You could make a
gain
good political
skills and qualities from the
Yeah, you do gain a lot of skills and qualities. Obviously, discipline,
Discipline.
mental toughness,
mental toughness.
and just like, I feel like you would like know like more what the people want.
Yeah.
Even though
and
you're getting
and life and
military.
death decision
Because like I
making,
feel like since
if
you're on
higher
like the
up.
lower part, you kind of know like what everyone would want.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah. That's
Very
great.
interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. So Zach, back to the subject about the Christmas season. What is your favorite Christmas movie? Actually, hold up.
That's a good question.
Hold on.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think I can name more than 5 Christmas movies.
Really? Oh my god.
Well, like, my mom watches like the Hallmark Channel, and there's always Christmas movies on, even like in July.
Okay, stop.
Okay.
Do I look good?
You look great.
You look good.
So Zach, what do you think about Christmas movies now that we're in the season? We got snow
Oh, yeah, it's a
falling.
nice white Christmas outside.
White Christmas every year.
I I'll be honest, I don't like Christmas movies. I'm not a big fan of them, but
No, it's respectable. It's
there
respectable.
are some that I don't mind. You know,
The Grinch.
Yeah, The Grinch. I don't mind it.
Not
the new one. Not the new one. Not the Jim Carrey one.
You don't like the Jim Carrey one?
No, I didn't like it.
It's kind of scary. I'm not.
I
Yeah.
like it. I like his.
The Illumination one?
I like the. Is that the Tyler the Creator one?
What?
What?
They made a new
wait.
Grinch with Tyler the Creator.
No way.
Stop. What?
He wasn't the actor, but he did the soundtrack.
Oh, yeah. That's the one we're talking
I
about.
thought you. I thought Tyler.
I was
No, he
like,
wasn't. He
Tyler
wasn't
the Creator?
the
I was like,
voice.
whoa! I was like, what?
No,
That's
there's the
really the
original
Grinch.
cartoon, and then there's the.
I like
Jim
the original
Carrey.
one.
And then
And then there's a new animation.
Cumberbatch one, right?
I like
I think so.
the cartoon
I think so,
ones,
yeah.
the cartoon Christmas movies. I like those, just because it's nostalgic.
Yeah.
I love it, you know.
What
But,
about like the
Hallmark Channel
what's the-
ones?
Stop motion.
Not me.
Yeah, what was that one?
Stop
The
motion.
Tim,
There's
the
there's the Grinch, and then there's one.
The Burton one.
The Rudolph
what's the bird
Oh,
one?
Rudolph.
one.
The Rudolph one's great.
I like
the
Rudolph.
one. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I
Is
thought it
that
was
oh,
really
what's the heat?
emotional.
What's the Heatmeister? What's that one?
Oh,
Is that-
Not Jack Frost. It's yeah. There's the Heatmeister. I'm Mr. Heatmeister.
Oh wait, I have a question. Is
I love that one. I forgot what it was, but
you know like
that's a good
what's
one.
the Jack Skellington movie?
Oh, Nightmare Before
Nightmare
Yeah,
Before
is
Christmas.
that a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie?
It's a Christmas.
Is it a Christmas movie? All right. I just had to like make sure.
It's a Christmas movie.
I
it's
guess I
good.
don't
I
mind
like
it.
that one. Yeah.
It's a holiday.
Okay, it's a holiday movie. I think people hyped up that movie too much. It was okay.
I think it's really good.
I think it's good, but like,
I like the
don't think it's that
Boogeyman. The Boogeyman one.
good. Boogeyman? That's a Christmas movie?
No, when he's in that movie,
Oh,
they go
okay.
to the Boogeyman.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, the Boogeyman.
So I'll tell you
My
my
favorite Christmas movie
by far is, and this is just an odd one,
and I bet you guys have never seen this, but it's
Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh my god!
No,
How
I've seen
can
it.
people
I've seen
not
it.
see that?
There's
That's
lot
a
of people, like,
classic.
just don't know,
Muppet
don't
Christmas Carol is probably one of the best.
Such a good
is good.
It's better than the Christmas. Well, no, the Christmas Carol was a good movie.
My father's
I like that one.
Oh my god, he'll watch
Home
that.
Alone's
I
great.
hate Home Alone.
Oh,
I
love
can't
Home
stand
Alone.
it.
That's a real hot take, especially.
I've actually only
Hot
seen
take,
the first
Home
one.
Alone sucks.
Bro.
I feel like I don't even know if this is like a New England thing,
But like so many people
I feel
like,
like it is.
Home Alone's so good. And I'm like, oh my god.
I
actually
don't.
do
I don't
like
like
it.
it.
I
I,
like
don't know
it.
why. Whenever I watched as a kid, I was like, screw that kid.
Bro, you just see a kid just mess up.
Yeah, well, I
Robert.
thought he was like
It's
privileged.
got funny prints.
I thought he was a
He
privileged
was.
kid running
He
around
was
like
privileged.
running
He was
around like
privileged.
the hotels. He's going like, oh wow, I got this like
Oh, and the second
full,
one
full
with
course
Donald
meal. And he's
Trump?
like running around like what Times Square Park.
For me,
Yeah.
Like the whole
I think he himself brought him down a peg.
What's his last name? Something
McAllister.
McAllister.
Yeah.
Something I thought was like Mikowski or something. I
it's
was
close
on that
enough.
general area. I didn't like Kevin
Mikowski.
McAllister.
Yeah. Who
Kevin
played
I
him?
thought he was a prick.
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin. He's good, but I think I don't know.
And like,
Brenda Song.
I never understood like why
Brenda Song,
the
yeah.
McAllister family
London
they had
Tipton.
so many kids. Why did they have so many kids?
Well,
There was like
a-
20
there
kids.
Like the whole extended family was there, I think.
Was it?
No,
But
no,
there,
no, no.
there was
They
like
had,
20
a lot of
kids though.
Too, though.
They have, yeah.
They had a huge house, and it was like, "Come on, kids, we're going on a vacation to, like the Bahamas." And
Except
I'm
for
like,
him.
There's, like, four of
screw
them.
these kids.
Yeah, he's like Phil
Screw these
Rivers,
guys.
just doesn't know how to
Yeah.
use
Yeah, and he's just, he's like, "Oh no, he actually takes a flight to another place. Oh, he's in New York City. Oh, he's got this awesome hotel." I'm like, "Wow, why can't that be me?"
Yeah, dude.
No, the parents. Once you here's the thing. You lose your child once. I can't really, but I can.
Okay, but they had 20. They had 19 more.
These are
What?
shitty parents.
They were
bro.
freaking out over
deserves
Kevin.
3 times, bro. 3 times.
Yeah, 3 times. Like you got to get rid of him.
You gotta.
He's going
put
to-
him up for adoption or something. You
You
can't
deserve
do
to
that.
live your-
He's gotta
He's
be
going
a
to
ward of
military
the
school.
state, bro. I mean, he could do. He could be in the military with
They
the,
changed the kid now.
He could be in the military.
with the yeah.
He would know what deployments are like.
Yeah, with the Ruth Goldberg machine.
I've heard. Okay, I don't know if
this
this
is
is
just
just
me,
me, but like I feel like there's a lot of pushback now. I like the movie because I mean I don't know. I just think it's funny.
I like the
but,
movie. It is funny.
I feel like a lot of people don't like the
Classic bowling.
Have you ever seen that
ball
movie
scene.
Christmas Vacation?
Oh,
I
I
love
love
Christmas.
Which one's that?
I
one?
like it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Christmas. I don't know.
Chevy Chase.
Yeah, Chevy Chase and the what is it? The things the turkey.
Yeah.
It opens up.
Yeah, it opens up. It's like just like dry. It's like. It's like
Yeah, it's a good.
I don't think I've seen that
But I
one.
feel like there's a lot of pushback on the movie Elf now.
Did
I
you
don't
say
know
that to
why.
Chris's mic?
Yeah. There's a lot of pushback from the movie Elf. Like it used to like be like a really popular Christmas movie. I feel like more people are hating Elf as the years go on.
I love Elf,
I
dude.
really like Elf.
Elf is
I don't
such
know.
a
I feel
good
like just
movie.
Will Ferrell is It's going down the drain.
Is he getting canceled for something?
Okay, we're ending,
He's getting
we're ending this
canceled.
topic.
Hot take, I hate Will
We
Ferrell.
you can't talk about that.
I don't know, I feel like
Are
Will
the
Ferrell was just so
Ferrell-
popular.
Are the Will Ferrell episodes of The Office good? Question mark.
No,
No.
no.
The Office? Oh,
Yeah,
what
he
was
was
he again? I remember
He was,
kind of.
Not
Never
Robert
got that far.
California. What the hell is his name?
It's a different guy.
He's a different episode. Or he's a different character episode. Jesus.
I forgot what it
forgot.
was. Well, I guess not, because he wasn't memorable.
Yeah, I guess he wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't that memorable.
But
I mean, I really like the movie Elf.
There's just a lot of people that are like, it's
I love
overrated
it.
now.
Bro,
I think it is overrated, but
just
I still
enjoy
like
it. Just
Yeah, I enjoy
it.
the movie, you
Yeah,
know?
that's all you need.
Will Ferrell is that he's not Adam Sandler.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my god,
Have
have
you seen the Adams Family? This is a
Hubie Halloween.
Hanukkah
It's,
movie.
it's
Hanukkah.
called
8 Crazy Nights. It's
Oh,
an
God.
animated Adam Sandler movie. about
No.
Hanukkah.
It's
No.
It's so bad because there's so many like.
If it's animated Hanukkah, Adam Sandler, I'm out.
Adam Sandler's shtick was, like he had the Hanukkah song
Hanukkah
on SNL.
Maybe Jacob Dubin would like it.
Yeah.
He's
Why, is
Jewish.
he Jewish?
Yeah, he's Jewish.
Okay.
We're not gonna
So is,
umbrella this, but
I think Judaism, interesting religion.
it is very interesting. You should have been here last week
A very old religion.
with Aaron. You should have been here last week.
Sorry, I was
Yeah. Aaron Leventhal, great Jew, I will say. He's a great Jew.
You know the town Sharon, right? Obviously, it's in the Hog.
Yeah, I do know Sharon.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sharon, Massachusetts.
The biggest population there is like Asian people and Jewish people.
That is true.
Maybe I'm gonna go there then.
Statistically.
Yeah, you go
Statistically.
to Sharon. You can meet Dubin, meet all of his girlfriends. And I remember I was like, I asked Dubin,
All
like,
of his
Dubin, what do
girlfriends?
like, Dubin, what do you think of Asian girls? He's like, I like him. I'm like, I know you do.
Of course he does, bro.
Oh, what was
He's
it?
great,
There's no other girls there.
Yeah.
Oh, have you guys seen? It's a horror movie though. Have you seen that Krampus?
It's a horror movie?
Yeah.
It's
It's
I don't think it's.
I didn't think it was a horror movie. I thought it was just like,
Heard of it.
you know, I think it was.
No, it's a
It's based on like an old. I think it's
German.
Yeah, an old
German.
folktale like of Krampus.
yeah,
Germanic.
he's
It's like the
demon.
anti-Santa.
He's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like the
sad
Antichrist,
Krampus.
anti-Santa.
But it was actually a good movie.
Yeah, what
What
does
was
he do?
what
He
was like
hits
the
people
whole
with
like
a
thing of
bundle of
Krampus?
sticks.
Like I don't remember what Krampus did.
No,
He hits
them.
people.
Oh, he just kills them? Oh,
Well, no,
okay.
in the legend, I'm pretty sure it
Yeah,
was
what's
like
the
he
legend?
would take like a bundle of sticks and he would whack people's butts.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard he drags him through
That's
the
what he
jungle.
did.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought
well,
he just
that
like
could be
tortured
different
them.
versions. Different versions.
I heard torture, stick
Torture.
whacking.
Yeah, I
on the
heard
ass.
torture. Yeah. Krampus, dude.
But I mean, like,
Krampus is crazy. I don't know.
I feel like
Especially
especially
now
now,
with COVID, I mean, a lot of families,
go bundle around the fire and watch a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
bro. And if
well,
your kids
I think it's a good thing.
misbehave,
Spank.
get those sticks out. Get the sticks out.
For some reason, when you said when kids misbehave, I thought you meant to like, just leave them outside,
Just
freeze
yeah.
to death or something.
Or put them in the doghouse.
Did you
Put 'em in the
ever,
doghouse.
This is a strange question.
did your parents ever give you coal for Christmas?
No.
Yeah.
No, but my family gave my dad coal every year.
It's so
Every
weird.
year?
Every year, bro.
Was he just not a good kid?
No, like as an adult, when we celebrated Christmas.
Oh, as an
I think he
adult.
would just get it for himself.
He just get it for
Because he
himself.
didn't
Like,
want to
oh,
buy.
okay, I got
He didn't want
coal.
to buy presents for
Well,
himself,
yeah,
or
my
he didn't want
parents
people
took
to.
off with me, like literally some years, like put coal in my stocking and like wrap it up in like
That's messy.
like
Wow.
and like
I would open it up and it would be. I mean, they'd still give me presents and stuff.
What about you, Kelly?
but, like
It would seem like.
Yeah, Kelly. No coal.
No coal? I never got coal.
Fake coal.
Like it was gum.
My
Oh,
parents are
okay.
divorced, so they felt bad if they messed with me on Christmas.
Dang.
So it's like the one thing. It's like, well,
Maybe my dad got coal because an unhappy marriage.
maybe. I
Who
don't know.
knows? That was before the divorce. I mean.
Could you imagine that was just in a box like divorce?
He's like,
Yeah, divorce
the
is
divorce
just
papers.
coal.
You're like, well, you could just gave this to me.
Well,
You'd
you
have to
could-
wrap it up.
The children are here.
The children are here. Do you want them to sign it too?
Yeah.
Want the children to sign
Oh
it?
my god.
Kelly, sign these divorce papers.
Christmas has been pretty. I mean, like, I think it's consensus around the world. I mean, it's not mine because my favorite holiday is Thanksgiving, but I feel like it's the
Your
consensus.
favorite holiday is Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Thanksgiving's a
get
good
three
holiday. It used to be mine.
Thanksgiving.
Mine used to be Halloween, just cause like trick or treating. I thought that was the best thing on the planet.
Oh yeah, Halloween.
But
is so good.
and you'd get
Trick or
so
treat.
much
Oh my
candy.
god. Yes. Trick. Oh my god.
We gotta
I
bring
love
back
that.
trick-or-treating.
That was my holiday. I would hang out with the boys. I would host a thing with the boys, dude. Every Halloween, do like a little party. But
Yeah,
then
no,
that
that's
ended.
happened
That
with me.
ended.
I think we talked about that once in the dining hall. I think we talked
might
about
have.
Halloween.
I love St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day is great.
That always goes
I
hard.
used to.
The-
I used to like
the
St.
parade's
Patrick's
here.
Day because
I was here last year.
The Shamrock Shake would come back.
Shamrock Shake.
Oh,
my gosh.
Shamrock Shake is so good.
What about the
So
McRib?
good.
What do you think of the McRib?
We've been over this. Yeah. What are your opinions though?
Yo, what's
How'd
your
your-
opinion
how'd
on
you
the
thought?
I like it.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
like it. I'm a
There
big
you go.
fan because my school in high school, like they would give like not McRibs, but like it-
Something close. I had the
Something
same
close.
thing.
Yeah.
We had that. We had something like that.
And I'll be
too.
like, this is kind of good. And then I saw the
Yeah, I
and I
probably
was
got
like,
the
wait,
same.
I could get another McRib at McDonald's. Well, like, I think the school McRibs. Well,
Yeah.
I keep calling them a McRib.
A
Like,
McRib.
What do we call them? A rib sandwich?
A rib.
Barbecue
A
rib
rib
sandwich?
witch?
It is a McRib. Just call it a McRib.
I'll call it a McRib. Like, at school we get McRibs.
Call
and
it
I'll
what
be
it is.
And I'll be like, well, wait, McDonald's got McRibs too? And I'll be like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
I would consider myself a fast food connoisseur.
I'm not.
McRib is by far my favorite McDonald's item.
Really?
It is
Nice.
delicious.
It is.
And I don't even know, like, I don't know a tough time deciding whether or not I like McDonald's chicken nuggets better than their
I like the
Big Mac.
chicken nuggets.
Because I really
like the
love
nuggets.
Big Mac. But
I like the
chicken
nuggets.
are so
No, I don't like the
iconic.
Big Mac. It's just too much in my mouth. Like I'm tasting too much. I'm tasting
That's
too
what
much.
she said.
We don't shame him on that, guys. Come
Yeah,
on.
Wendy's
It's got a
has
small
chicken
mouth.
nuggets,
It's okay.
though.
Oh, no.
No,
Wendy's-
Real
that's
hot
cap.
That's not.
They're different. They're different.
They're
but
different. They're
good.
different.
Wendy's chili.
They're good. They're different.
No, the worst is Burger King.
Oh,
Burger
yeah,
King
Burger
is the
King's-
worst.
Why is
Every
Burger
single
King
day.
still around?
I
Who
have
gets
no
Burger
clue,
King?
bro.
I mean, like, Burger
Who
King.
stops and says, I want Burger King today?
I will say this. So I went to,
Burger King slander.
I had to go to New York for a funeral like 4 years ago with my dad. It was just me and my dad, so we didn't have to deal with my mom. Like my mom would never have like let us go to Burger King this many times, but
Okay, yeah.
in the area in which our hotel was, there was literally only a Burger King and a 7-Eleven. And it was like in the middle of nowhere. So we went to Burger King in 4 times in the span of 2 days.
Burger King's busting.
Sorry.
the
5 times in the span of 4 days. It was lunch, dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner. It was so bad. And I remember we
You're making my stomach like turn
I
right
think
now.
I throw up.
I'm kind of hungry right
I had
now.
to. I
I've been hungry too.
I could not stand Whoppers for like the whole next year. It
I
was so
don't think I
bad.
could stand a Whopper even if I ate it right now.
Yeah.
I haven't had it
ain't seen
in
anything.
ages.
I would stand on a-
Whoppers are interesting. I don't mind them. But
Remember those
I've
like
been-
Halloween Whoppers where they paint like the bread black or something?
Oh, and the people
Oh,
with
yeah.
shit green because like of the
yeah,
food guy?
because like the food tolerance. I thought that was a really interesting take by Burger King.
Yeah.
Burger King's
That's
fries
right.
they're okay.
They're okay.
I haven't tried.
No, the chicken fries I like.
Chicken fries.
Chicken fries are those are
Oh,
pretty good.
yeah.
I had a
Did
friend
they
of mine
have,
who
did they have
likes Burger
Cheeto
King
fries
every
at
day
one
after
point?
school.
Cheeto fries? I feel like that would probably keep him going. Cheeto fries.
Oh, you know what was really good at Burger King that used to have?
What were the mac and Cheetos?
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. They have the mac and cheese.
Yes.
It was surprisingly really good. It was like, what
I
the
did
hell?
not think it was that good.
My school tried to recreate those, and it was.
What?
Oh, that's rough, dude. That's
How
rough.
ambitious is your school?
Yeah, you're
Well,
supposed to ambitious.
apparently
Mine just
very-
gets us a McRib and they're like, eat up.
Yeah, they just buy
We eating
McRibs.
good today.
They don't even- yeah.
Oh my god! Tried to recreate the Cheetos macaroni.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Didn't work
I didn't
out,
think
yeah.
so.
I mean, but like, I think. Do you have a Chick-fil-A near you?
Yeah,
Oh,
I used to work there.
I love Chick-fil-A. It's so good. I have one legitimately like 5 minutes from my house. I live in
Oh my
Mass. It's
gosh.
like,
Mm.
it's crazy. I mean, and the line goes.
Oh
out.
my god, I used to work there and the lines would be so long, I would get so mad. Because it'd be 10 o'clock, we close at 10, we're still there till 10:30 taking orders because the line is still there. And they can't close it because like, they can't just be like, all right, we end it here. And they're like, they'll be honking at you.
Well, the craziest thing about our Chick-fil-A is that the Chick-fil-A is right in a very populated area because it's near like a shopping
Oh, yeah,
center.
no, ours is at a really popular area.
And it's in like there are like 2 very large high schools, or actually 3 very large high schools in the span of like maybe 5 miles.
That's weird, me too.
So like all the like high school kids right
I
after
think
school. would
Chick-fil-A
go
has
there.
like the best like geological like locations possible. They put it in like the middle of like the most I don't even know what to
Yeah,
describe
like,
it. Like
the
the
youngest,
busiest part
like-
of town, in between like all the schools.
like young demographics.
Yeah, no,
so,
the
like,
young,
everyone
Bro.
goes
yeah, all
there.
the young guys love them.
I didn't have a Chick-fil-A near me. Like the
You don't have
closest
one?
one was probably like 30 minutes away.
That's
Um,
sad, honestly.
But people
Chick-fil-A's
would
so
still
good.
try to like,
It's
they would
pretty
make
good.
the hike. They would do the hike and they would go all the way.
I think it's a bit overrated, but
Same
like
with
I still like
Popeyes.
it.
There's no
Yeah, no,
Popeyes.
that's
so-
I will say
Still
this:
overrated.
if it's so before I had a Chick-fil-A, it only opened like I think 2 years ago at this point. But before I had a Chick-fil-A there, the only time I'd ever have it is if I went to an airport.
Yeah,
Because usually some
there's an
airports have them.
Yeah.
And when you only have it once in every
It's really
like
good.
year or so, it's so good.
Yeah.
But I mean, like once you start having it, like if you have it on like the same basis you have McDonald's, then it kind of just becomes, you know.
Yeah, whenever I worked at
Just
Chick-fil-A,
because it's the taste.
they'd always give you like a free meal, and you know, when you're working four times a week, you're kind of eating a lot. So I'd eat it for like a year, and I'll be like,
Are you the embodiment of Chick-fil-A customer
Yeah,
service?
are you a man of faith?
I mean, I guess.
You celebrate Christmas, I mean. to
Yeah,
an
I celebrate
extent.
Christmas. I have a cross necklace. I wonder if I'm still wearing it.
I have a cross necklace.
Yeah.
Let's just show it off for the rest of the episode. Keep it out.
Keep it out. All right. We'll keep
I
it
would
out
say
for
I
the
went, I went
show.
to Catholic school for 12 years.
You still
Really?
don't have one?
I'm not the embodiment of faith. No, I don't have it.
I'll get you a cross necklace.
Yeah, we'll get you a cross necklace.
Yeah.
For
Give me
Christmas.
a wooden one. You know what? The whole chain to be wood too.
Shit.
Bro, what?
I mean, that's no. What are those? Those
It's
are
like rosaries. Yeah,
just-
I have a wooden rosary.
The one thing that they don't tell you at Chick-fil-A is, you know how they say "my pleasure"? Well, they don't really tell you to do it. You kind of just start doing it, and then
Dang, because you
it
just
catches
love
on.
it so much, you just want to
Well, yeah,
spread
it's
the
so
love.
funny at first. You're like, "My pleasure."
My
Get it?
pleasure.
I'm really nice and funny.
Wait, you start saying my plate? Oh my god!
My
I would start saying it like out
It's
of.
like you go to Moe's,
out
like,
of
oh, welcome to
work.
Moe's, you know.
Yeah,
Welcome
exactly.
to
That's why I
Moe's.
wanted to work at Moe's, so I could just start screaming, "Welcome to Moe's!"
Welcome to Chick-fil-A. Welcome to Moe's.
That's why I tried doing that Chick-fil-A, welcome to Chick-fil-A! I would start screaming in the middle of like the thing. There's some worker
Oh
going
my
ballistic
gosh.
because I feel like once like the nighttime at Chick-fil-A, you own that place. Because all the managers would just leave. And the
Nice.
managers like that are still there, they're your age. They want to do it too.
Yes.
So yeah, they're going, welcome to Chick-fil-A!
Welcome to Chick-fil-A. How can I take your order?
I have to say, I just worked recently Black Friday at a retail store. I worked with
You poor
JCPenney in
Yeah,
Salem.
go off, Chris.
So no, when
Go
I
on. Okay, we
I
get it,
am
you have a
into
job.
it, because when you were saying how they like greet customers, I literally was having like PTSD because when over the Black Friday, I did the counting to make sure our number didn't go over the COVID number, and my managers were like, literally every customer that comes in, you have to say, "Welcome to JCPenney. Have a Merry Christmas." So like that line is
Really, not
literally-
happy holidays?
Happy holidays.
No, they were like saying Merry
Dude,
Christmas,
JCPenney.
which is like
JCPenney
pretty
is
bad.
on a
racist.
different
JCPenney.
level, bro.
Let's cancel JCPenney. Let's march over
They're
there.
like, fuck
Literally,
Hanukkah.
that
dude.
line is like etched in my memory, like in my mind now. So like, when anybody talks about breeding, I just get like minor PTSD to like, welcome to JCPenney, have a Merry Christmas, and it's
I
terrible.
feel like part-time
Yeah.
jobs are like traumatic.
Oh, it is.
I just got a job yesterday.
Oh, what job?
Thank you. I'm a Cutco knife salesman.
A what?
A Cutco knife
A Cutco
salesman.
Okay. It's a mouthful. Cook
That's what
method.
it sounded like.
Cutco knives.
Okay.
Knives, yeah.
See some knives.
Yeah.
What kind of knives? Like kitchenware
Kitchen,
or like weapons?
hunting.
Oh, so
Yeah.
the whole shebang.
The whole shebang, bro.
Wow.
And I'm gonna, yeah, so if you want, I'll give you the whole deal.
Oh yeah.
And
You
yeah.
get like discounts or something?
I don't know.
Are you authorized to give discounts?
No.
You're like, all right, boss, I got this order, but I got to give it 20% off.
Do you have like background checks, Ted?
For me?
Yeah.
They're gonna watch those?
I don't know. I mean,
What?
do you have to check like who you're selling your knives to?
Oh, no.
Oh, really?
I don't think
okay.
so.
It's not like
It's just a knife.
Yeah, it's not like a gun.
Yeah.
They're kitchen knives, bro.
I mean, you
Oh,
can,
I
you
used
can
to-
also stab someone
A
with,
criminal
like,
can't have a kitchen knife?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'd be good. I mean, well, I'm actually not.
I feel like with stabbing, you can get really creative. So I feel like with a knife, it's like it's not much different. Like,
Yeah, if you get a hunting knife versus a kitchen knife, it's just like,
Yeah,
go
I mean-
for it.
you know, it's not.
All right, the other day I saw one of those. For the first time actually, like I went back home, and my mom bought one of those huge like cleaver things. I don't know
yeah,
why.
meat
yeah.
cleaver,
It was
yeah.
the first time I saw one, and it is like.
Why'd you get
comically
one?
big.
Yeah,
It
dude,
was
they're
huge.
insane. Why, how do you use them?
I think it
You
was
have to have
for,
like a really
My stepmom
thick
also has
piece
like a
of meat,
giant
bro.
knife.
yeah, I think it was
I'm
for
sure
like
this
a
is my
roast beef or
specialty.
something that she was trying to make
I've
for
tried.
Christmas. Oh, like
I usually have roast beef for Christmas.
roast beef is so good. Oh my
So
god.
good. I'm trying to
It's
think.
so
what-
good.
My mom, she cooks it with bacon.
I think I have.
I'm not a big fan of bacon.
Me either, but it's good when it's.
Since it's just
Yeah, I
me and
guess
my
it's good
family
without
this
a
year, I'm
roast.
trying
You
to
ever
get
have bacon
this
wrapped
going.
scallops?
No.
Oh, those are
Yeah.
good.
I like scallops though.
Scallops are good. Yeah, at Christmas, I don't even know. People just make like a a hodgepodge, you know.
A hodgepodge.
Oh, me too. No,
hodgepodge
my
of food.
family does that too. Ted.
They just
Yeah.
like
Well,
we'll have like
normally-
shrimp, then we'll have like dinosaur
It's not
chicken
structured,
nuggets.
Dinosaur chicken nuggets.
Yeah, they'll have like
Bro, it's
no,
just
I think
like
they
a-
have, like meatballs and like
Yeah, it's just like
shrimp
in the
and,
air.
like,
Stuff.
turkey
Oh,
and,
bro, we
like-
always have stuffed oysters, bro. Those
Oh,
are
that sounds
Stuffed
good.
oysters.
Oh,
so good.
I'm not a big fan of seafood. Just
Or are
'cause
they? I think they're clams. Actually, I take that back. They're not
I always get
oysters,
sick
they're
over
clams.
seafood.
I don't know if
I
they're
always
gonna be
get sick
open.
in general, actually.
Oh, I love clams, bro. In the summer, we go clamming.
Right?
Fresh clams.
Where would you go?
Cape in the Cape.
Cape?
Yeah,
Oh.
Cape Cod.
Oh, I'm wearing a Cape Cod sweatshirt.
Perfect, dude.
I don't know if
Couldn't
my
have been better
family
situation.
would allow this, but like if they were open, I kind of want to see if we can go to like Texas Roadhouse instead of like having dinner at my house.
For Christmas?
Yeah.
No,
That's
that's a good
embarrassing,
idea.
dude.
That's a
That
good
would be
idea.
so good.
Yes, that's terrible. Why would you?
That's such a bad
Nobody
idea.
knows that's
Oh
a
my
good idea.
gosh.
I love that.
It's about family time, though. So
Yeah,
as long
well,
as
yeah.
you're
But
having
the only-
family
but the
time.
thing is, my family isn't coming this year because of COVID, so like, I don't know. Like,
I don't know, dude.
My family's really split apart. Like, the only people I really celebrate with is my mom and my brother, because my grandparents dead, and my mom's side of the family, like her siblings, they don't like her. So we don't get many people to hang
that's
out with.
tough. I
Yeah.
hate that.
So usually we always like go out, but I think she's trying to make something this year, so.
I-
I'll get in the
Nice.
kitchen, you know.
Yeah.
I'll
Get in the
cook up something
kitchen.
mean.
Make some.
I'll cook up
um,
something
mashed
mean.
potatoes?
During
some mashed
quarantine,
potatoes.
I was
Make
cooking.
some. That's
Hey, I
good,
feel
dude.
like
I'd be
you're-
cooking
We
too.
all learned to cook.
We all,
I'm trying
I
to
think- I think
bake.
everyone
I'm trying to
learned
bake.
cook.
Yeah, I think everyone learned to cook. I'm trying to bake more, like pies, bro. Pies.
Oh,
Banana
I made it.
cream.
my friend's a big baker.
I
and
made
he
a
loves
lemon
making-
lemon
making stuff.
meringue, apple, blueberry. You know,
Pumpkin's so
blueberry
good. I love pumpkin pie.
crumble
Pumpkin
or
pie's
blueberry
really
cobbler.
What's your favorite pie? I think
Oh.
mine's apple.
Oh, coconut cream.
Apple's
is so
great.
good.
Coconut cream is delicious, dude.
I don't know why, but coconut cream.
I would say-
slaps.
Coconut cream is so good.
Bro, blueberry. I would say blueberry. You put some heavy cream on there. Oh.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
If I was
Or
gonna
apple
rank-
pie with a
I like
scoop
apple
of
pie.
vanilla bean ice
Yes,
cream.
yes, that's my favorite. With the vanilla bean ice cream.
I think if
too
I,
good.
yeah, if I had to like rank my pies, it would be like
Pie rank,
coconut
rank it.
cream,
pie tier
pie,
list.
coconut cream, pumpkin, and for some reason there's like they have this cherry pie, which is like it's
Yeah.
weird, but it's really like rich and
Cherry
good.
pie.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
even
good.
know that
That's a
song.
good song. Yeah.
That's a good song.
But-
I remember when I was like
Cherry
5,
pie
I
is
was
great.
watching the music video, and the music video isn't very kid friendly because you know there's all these girls going like that.
Yeah.
And I'm 5 years old. I'm like, I don't think I was 5. I think I was like at least like maybe 8 or something. But you know, I'm still
Yeah,
looking like.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Oh
Yo,
yeah.
Mom,
You know, it's
some
me.
cherry
It's like me, my
pie.
grandfather, my uncle.
I
we're
think
like,
I'm hungry, Mom.
It's like, Mom, I'm hungry, but not for food.
What for food? For that cherry pie, and I'm not talking about food.
I'm not talking about the food pie. Yeah, 8-year-old me became a pervert that day.
Yeah.
That's your origin story.
Yeah, that's my origin
Yeah.
story. That's what
Keep it
led
real.
up, led
Keep
up
it
to
real.
this moment.
Yeah. Yeah. With that cherry pie. Yeah, I would say blueberry, apple, and then also cherry. Or strawberry rhubarb. I love strawberry. My grandma makes
I've never
strawberry
had that
rhubarb.
before. Strawberry rhubarb.
So
What's your guys'
dude,
favorite kind of
rhubarb-
desserts? I'm real curious to
My mom
hear.
makes trifles.
What are
Yeah.
those?
Trifles
Something
with,
fruity.
Like, a bunch of shit layered up.
Yeah,
And
oh,
it can be fruity,
every
but
single
my mom makes
Thanksgiving,
a Reese's peanut butter
and
cup.
Oh.
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
So
My
there's-
sister makes a trifle.
There's fudge. There's like whipped
Yeah,
cream.
there's fudge,
Reese's
yeah.
peanut butter cups.
Pudding, you'll probably have pudding in
whatever.
there.
You throw
Oh,
whatever you
I'm
cream.
coming over.
layer it. It's a
Layer
trifle.
Where do you live?
Yeah, it's a
Connecticut, New
trifle.
Hampshire?
Connecticut.
Connecticut? Oh, I'm coming down.
I can drive to Connecticut. It's not that far.
Chris, you in these like long journeys, dude.
Yeah, I've
you
just-
said you were
I-
gonna visit me. I
I
tell you,
drove straight
you're
to
an
New
hour
York.
away.
Or like one day I drove to New York.
He's an hour and a half from me. Kelly's an hour. And
Let's
a
all
half.
meet at Milford. Let's
You're
go to
from
Ted's house.
Yeah, I'll come to. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
did
not
I-
far.
Wait, Ted, did
Yeah,
I
I'm
tell
not
you
far.
about
You're like
that?
30 minutes.
Did I tell you
maybe.
about the
I
time
could probably
drove
run
to
there.
New York?
You can probably run there.
It'd be really
No,
far,
but
but
I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah, I just one day I was like bored, so I just drove to New York from my house. It
Oh,
was
you
like
did
a,
tell me this. Yeah.
it was
a
a
lot of people have
4-hour
been doing
drive.
that lately.
Yeah, it's pretty popular now. They're like, and
Yeah,
then
why is it so
I see
popular?
on
Just
the-
driving to New York overnight and then just like staying the night and then just going back.
Staying
It's
the
so
Oh,
night.
I
weird.
didn't even know.
I was gonna do it
stay
for a
overnight.
concert, but we were just bored and just went, which makes sense. I've seen people do that.
I've seen people do that. A lot of my
Yeah.
friends have been doing it lately. They're like, "We're going to New York City tonight. We're sneaking out." I'm like, "Okay."
Nice.
Like, do you want to come? I'm like, "Not really."
Yeah, sneaking out,
I'm
bro.
long past those days.
Yeah, sneaking.
I
out.
never
And
snuck out.
I
I
never
would just
snuck
tell my
out.
mom where I'm going. Like,
Yeah.
Mom, I'm going out. It's like 1 in the morning. She's like, "All right."
I
You
would tell
die,
her.
that's your fault. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I would be out. I wouldn't even tell her. I would just be out.
Oh,
And
what?
then-
You
and then
wouldn't tell her?
if she asks, I'll tell her
Yeah,
I'm out.
that's how I am.
That's how I would.
The worst is like when you don't tell your mom anything and you get like 10 missed calls, you don't realize it, and you're like,
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm dead.
No,
Then
no,
you get back and you're like, they just like, where were you? And you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like,
You get that text like, "Where are you right now?"
the where are you with
dead?
the period. You're
With the
dead.
period.
The period.
You're
That,
dead.
where are you? Nothing. You're good.
Period,
Where are you?
yeah.
Period.
Bro, the belt, the clothes hanger.
Ooh, the clothes hanger.
Come on,
I mean,
bro.
I'm upside down
The
tree.
rope, the bundle of sticks, bro.
No, I
I'm
will
just
say
kidding.
the scariest thing was like, I have like a group of female friends and then I have a group of guy
female.
friends,
Oh,
and I
okay.
told my mom.
Friends.
Friends. Big friends.
I told my mom I was hanging out with this female friend of mine, and I didn't tell her that I was also like me. Because usually it's like me, this girl, and this other guy that we have, and we hang out like.
Threesome, yeah.
Yeah, no, but like during the summer, well, he's
Right. The throuple.
he's not straight, but
So.
Okay. That's so what? It's
So-
and,
like a love
You're
triangle. We all get what we
experimenting.
want.
Yeah.
No,
it
like-
is. You just go
No, but
around.
It's a direct
bro.
triangle.
No, I will say no. It was crazy because one night we were out past like 1 o'clock, I think, and I forgot to tell her that my friend was coming along with us, and she just like she never texted me, and then I got back home and it was like really awkward because I think she was thinking we were doing something else, and she's like, "Why were you out so late?" And I was like,
You might be fucking
I was
wrong.
just.
Yeah.
It's like,
I-
Mom, I'm doing you a favor. I'm giving you a grandchild.
No, pound
You're
it,
welcome.
Mom.
I'm very afraid about what my parents think I do, like in my spare time, because they never ask, but like they always just they're so awkward.
Maybe you
when they
should
ask.
tell them.
My mom thinks I'm a player. Cause I always not, I don't bring girls home, but like, you know, like they're like friends are like, oh, want to come to my house? They're like, sure. And then we're just like sitting on like the couch, just like watching like, I don't know, TV and like eating like Chinese food. My mom walks like, oh, sorry. It's like,
Oh,
like you're not walking in. or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
the
We all
worst.
get those.
Oh,
We all get those.
Sorry.
Like fake Chinese
Oh.
food or like real Chinese?
Fake
Sorry,
Chinese
bro.
I do know real Chinese food, and I do like it a lot.
I like both.
There's a really good dumpling place
Chicken,
here.
chicken foot.
What?
Chicken foot. I've had that. That's good.
Mm.
I'm really into like
You gotta you gotta take the nails out first.
Panda Express.
Really?
It's the strangest thing. I love Panda Express.
Who said
I'm
that
the opposite.
Panda Express was their favorite restaurant? Was that you?
Well,
No way. No way.
Who
That's
said
your
that?
favorite
No, it
restaurant.
was some politician.
Jessica was talking
No
about this
way.
the other day
This is
because I called for because there's this. I swear to God, and everyone keeps telling me I'm wrong, but I
Look it
swear to
up,
God,
yeah.
it's a real thing. There's this thing at Panda Express they sell, and it's called orange chicken balls, and like
Oh, I've heard of those.
it was really good, and everyone's like, "No,
Is it
they're not
chicken?
called
They got those at
chicken
Samia,
balls."
don't worry.
I'm like, no, they're orange chicken balls.
What are they?
They're just like
Just
like
ball
the
sack.
fried orange chicken,
And
Oh,
balls.
and yeah,
They have
like,
that
a
Samia.
ball form?
Yeah, they have it at Samia basically.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like I like.
I didn't mind the Samia Chinese food. It was
It's a
alright.
Samia Cafe.
when it was open.
Yeah, when it was open. Is it closed permanently now?
It hasn't been open recently.
Really?
Well, I know they weren't open because.
Oh
it
yeah,
wasn't
after
great.
just the cafe though.
Well, no, just the Chinese, like.
Oh, yeah, the
Chinese
Chinese has been gone
Chinese-
for a while. I haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't seen
COVID.
that.
They're running low. They started getting us pizza, so it's like, oh, you
Yeah.
guys are running real well.
Breakfast.
Breakfast pizza.
Breakfast pizza.
I wonder if you can make that.
No, I'm serious. They made it the other day.
No, but
What,
like
breakfast pizza?
But like breakfast foods. Like if it was an egg
I
pizza.
think it was scrambled egg. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Oh,
It was like
whoa.
Wow, they're running real on
Like a
ideas.
quiche? Like a quiche?
Wait, it was a
breakfast
actual.
pizza.
Oh, okay. It was a breakfast
Like a
themed
quiche.
pizza.
Who gave
I
the
thought it
order
was
on
like
that?
just pizza
Oh.
for breakfast.
No, it was a breakfast pizza.
Oh.
Wow.
Who
Well, I
gave
mean,
the
if you
order?
think about it, a
Me.
breakfast pizza, quiche is a breakfast pizza. It's kind of you take this, you know.
I don't like eggs.
Really? That's a
That's-
hot
I don't
take.
like
That is a
Hot take. I
Good
don't like
for you.
eggs.
Dude,
Well,
in the Army,
I like
they
over easy eggs, scrambled. I
Oh.
think I've just like my mom makes really bad scrambled eggs because she puts like
Yikes.
cheese in it. It's like how do you
You
mess
can't do that all the time.
I know.
I used to be bad at making scrambled eggs and then I put cheese in it. Which I know scrambled egg with cheese is good.
I
But
like it.
but yeah, I watched a Hot Ones video with Gordon Ramsay and he teaches you how to make the perfect scrambled egg.
I just don't like
I
scrambled.
will say
Oh
this.
my god, dude! I do it every day and I love it. I love it, dude. I gotta make you scrambled eggs. I think a little. I think a dash, but I could be wrong. I'd have to look it up again.
Over the
I
summer.
use milk.
I feel like
I use
eggs
milk.
are too heavy for me.
Over the
Well,
summer.
You
scrambled
put
eggs
you
are
put
scrambled
milk in the
eggs.
scram. You scramble the eggs and you put a little bit of milk, stir it, and then you put it in the pan.
If
But
you
you
get-
gotta use like, it's either butter or oil just to like
If you
But
get a
there's like a whole
Gotham
thing.
steel pan, those things are so crazy for like flipping eggs. That was like a secret to
Oh
me.
yeah, dude.
Because I used to make over medium eggs, but they'd always get stuck. But then we got like
I'm
one of the
so
Gotham
hungry.
steel pans, and
Yeah,
oh
dude,
my
I'm
god, it was
hungry.
just flipping right away.
I can't wait to after this. I'm just gonna have a nice cup of oatmeal.
My oatmeal.
There's a
That's
cup
all I
of-
I'm
got.
going out.
That's all I got.
I'm going out. Who's
I'm
coming
running
with
out
me?
of bread, bro.
Who wants to get a McRib with me?
I don't have enough money, bro.
I'll cover for you.
It's okay.
Please, I want a McRib.
Alright, alright.
McRibs are like, they're really good. Back on that, but it's so good.
Yeah, they're
Fine,
good.
Kelly will come.
Oh,
with me.
but to
Kelly,
go back to the subject,
you're coming with me.
McRib.
Maybe not a McRib, but something.
something, bro. We got a feast. Yeah. St. Patty's Day is good, but the food is good. But my parents or my aunts stopped hosting it, so we don't celebrate it anymore.
Corned
with
beef's not even an
our
Irish
family.
dish. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's an Americanized Irish.
Corned beef hash
you
is
know,
But it's so
corned
good.
beef,
I love
yeah.
corned beef.
Potatoes, you know.
Oh
just
my
like-
god. There's this one place, it was the Grand Ole Opry in Tennessee. I went
that's
there
a great
because of
place.
business conference.
I went there to see Carrie Underwood.
Carrie Underwood?
Yeah, bro. First
But
concert
they have
ever.
they have this buffet, breakfast buffet in the actual like hotel. Oh my god, they make the best corned
I
beef
think I
hash
know.
I've
Oh
ever
my
had.
god, bro.
Oh my god, it was delicious.
Wow.
A continental breakfast is probably one of the best breakfasts.
I
you can
agree.
have.
I agree.
Why is it called
Hotels-
the continental breakfast though?
I
don't
forgot
know.
why. I learned that about this in Spanish class once.
I can look this up.
Continental. Yeah, look it up. That's why
Why
we have you,
is
Chris. That's why we
It's
have you,
called-
Kelly.
I think it was because of like,
That's okay.
you know, like when like Britain had like a bunch of trains connecting everywhere, and I think they just like served like on trains, so it's like almost like across continents, so it's like continental.
The term
Continental?
continental breakfast originated in Britain in the mid 19th century. To the British, the continent refers to the countries of mainland Europe. Okay.
There you go.
They preferred much more modest breakfasts like fair fruit, bread, and pastries.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was good.
That's what we got.
Yep. So
But we made it a little Americanized. We put, like the egg, sausage,
The
bacon,
eggs.
Yeah, because
Omelets.
Americans and
I feel like American breakfast is so heavy.
Fruit Loops.
Well, Fruit Loops a lot.
They do slap.
So do Rice Krispies.
So, but you know what I've discovered? Magic Spoon. It's a sponsor on a lot of podcasts that I listen to. Don't shout out Magic Spoon. They don't sponsor us. They don't sponsor us.
Magic Spoon, if you want to sponsor us.
Magic Spoon, but they got these Fruit Loops that bro. And it's like keto, but it's Fruit Loops. I don't know how. Is it keto? It's vegan or something. I don't know. There's something to it. It's less calories, but it tastes so good, bro. Magic Spoon, check it out.
Did you guys ever?
Don't check it
Check it
out.
out,
Don't
link in the bio.
check it out
Yeah.
once.
Once
they're
they sponsor.
Once they sponsor us.
When you were younger, did you ever?
But check out our other sponsor, Anchor.
Anchor.
Anchor Podcasting. Check it out.
Did you ever
Support and donate to our Anchor page. Continue.
Did you ever, as a kid, like buy cereals based on the toys they had inside?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so like,
Yes.
what is the best, what is the
Question,
best
right, yes.
toy that you ever got?
Oh my
Because
god.
I have like, there's a specific
lot.
one. There's
They're all bad, bro.
when I was
My parents would not let me get them
what?
with the toys. Like rarely ever.
That sounds like hell.
Because I didn't go grocery shopping with them a lot, but I would get them one.
Yeah, they
I always
used to
had
drag me.
to.
No, but
Yeah.
there's a
Toys.
specific one. 2007, Spider-Man 3 came out, and it was like some random like cereal. I think it was Cocoa Pebbles. Inside they have a little Spider-Man that squirts water.
Oh my
And
god.
my god, I still have it.
I think I have that
at
too.
home.
I think I honestly have that.
That was like by far the best cereal toy I've ever gotten.
Any of them that squirt water, I love.
Those ones were hard.
Or the ones where it's like the cars and then you back it up, then you let
Oh,
them go
yeah,
and
the
they
cars
go
are-
climb, bro. Those are cool. And then you race. I'd race with my brother.
Rubber
Those are
duck.
There's another one. Oh, it's so weird. I have it still. I have that one too. It was back when I think it was back when The Force Awakens or some Star Wars thing was coming out, and they were giving, and inside the box was like a Star Wars themed spoon, and those were pretty.
That's
Yes.
pretty dope.
And it was like
I remember those.
I think it was like R2D2, 3C,
Oh my gosh,
C3PO, and something else. But like I got the R2D2 one, and it's actually I think we still have it. But
That's
like,
dope.
it's still
Any
that video-
spoon. A lot of them came with spoons.
I like the spoon ones.
The spoon ones are good.
They always
It's
make
like you
nice.
open it up and it's
That's
cool
just
ass
feeding
spoon.
an addiction.
It's
Yeah.
feeding.
Yeah, you're like,
you.
oh, we need
Oh,
the
I
spoon
got a
now.
spoon.
Oh, now I have to
More
use the
cereal.
now I have to use the spoon to eat cereal.
Didn't have a spoon before. I was just eating cereal.
Yeah,
I was just using my hand. Now I got a spoon. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of those like
Toys and
toys
Pods.
inside.
They should do it more
I was
often.
I was
Yeah,
big
they
with
should.
McDonald's. The McDonald's ones were
Like, yeah, I like
Oh,
cereal,
McDonald's
but
toys.
Happy
Oh my
Meals?
gosh.
so good.
I remember I used to really like Pokemon when I was younger, and they had
Yeah.
like they always had like the Pokemon toys. I'd be like, yes.
Sometimes they have
Yeah.
fake cards.
Yeah, then
No,
they
they
fake
were,
cards.
they were
Yeah,
real
yeah.
cards. They were actually. Okay.
And there's some- yeah,
Somebody
some
was
of
I
them
like,
are
remember
real
one
cards.
time my favorite McDonald's toy was a Beyblade, but it was like 3
Beyblade?
times the
Yes.
size
Oh, the
and made out
huge
of
ass-
Yes, the
plastic.
huge ones.
The
Like,
huge
they
ones.
had the huge Bakugan.
I was in
too.
3rd grade.
Balls.
Yeah, and the huge Bakugans. Oh, I remember
What was
those.
it?
Those
I was
are
in
huge.
3rd grade. Everyone was playing with their Beyblades, and all I had was the McDonald's.
No, that's what
one.
I did too.
And I
remember,
would just play with the McDonald's.
yeah, I would let it rip, and like for some reason, like my Beyblade, it would like release like these spike things.
Oh my god.
What?
I don't, mine was like
No,
dangerous.
bro.
Dangerous as Beyblade.
Dude,
Oh,
Beyblades are still probably the best toy you can ever have. There's the best. I still could probably spend
You
hours
could
playing
mix
with
and
them.
match like all the Beyblades.
Yes.
Too.
Oh yeah, they were
You could have
made
like
of,
a
heavy
defensive.
steel too.
You have like a
Yeah, offensive
defensive one,
ones.
an offensive
The
one.
stamina.
The
You can get
stamina.
the little courts or whatever, the
Yeah.
circles, the
Yeah,
arenas.
No, I think like
Those are sick.
I had the most powerful one. It was just a thick piece of metal, and you just spun it, and it just went.
Do you guys watch the TV
Nice,
show?
bro.
I
I didn't watch
watched
the
yeah, it was
it-
show.
kind of like an anime, so I did kind of watch it as a kid, but like I kind of forget the plot.
Yeah,
I
don't
watched a
know
little
anything
bit of
about
it. It was I watched a little bit, but
The main
not enough to
character
get
is
invested.
going with Pegasus.
Oh
yes,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
Pegasus.
I
Like
will
Galaxy
say-
Pegasus or something.
Yeah,
I will say though that
I don't know why I remember that.
best
Yeah.
the best McDonald's toy at least I've ever gotten, and I remember this one perfectly because it was like when I was super young. It was a was that McDonald's or was it Lunchables? No, it was
It was
definitely
Lunchable
No.
toys.
No,
Lunchable
It
didn't
was
have
it was McDonald's.
I'm
They were
missing one.
Transformers, and it was like an actual transformer.
They transformed.
Yeah, it transformed into like
That's
a
sick.
airplane or something.
That's sick.
And that was probably the best McDonald's toy I ever got.
That's great.
That or like Burger King used.
I would've
I was
fucked
really
with
into
that.
Spider-Man when I was younger, so like Burger King had a Spider-Man toy that was so cool, and there was like a big they had a big head and like small arms, and I thought those were super cool too.
Yeah.
Really into Spider-Man. Like,
Who doesn't love Spider-Man? That's every kid's favorite super. Or well, not every
Friendly-
kid's, but
friendly
It was
most.
at one
I would say
point.
most.
dude, some
At
kids
some
are like
point.
Batman's my favorite superhero. Like, what loser are you? Like, it's Spider-Man.
Batman's pretty.
All the people that like Batman
Spider-Man
was
is the
younger are now
coolest,
like.
Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
or Batman?
Okay, you gotta chill, bro.
Batman and Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
I mean, like.
Thanos is my favorite.
Yeah.
I loved when I got him in my Happy Meal, dude.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
You think some kids are
Thank you.
growing? Because like I mean, like we grew up before like the MCU and stuff. You think some kids are growing up and they're like, you know what my favorite superhero? Why is every like impersonation I do Trump?
Just.
You know what my favorite? You know what my favorite superhero is? Thanos. He's great. Loki.
He's great.
He's
great,
huge.
dude. Well, you said that in Star Wars the.
Oh yeah, I have
Yeah.
That's another. If we want to talk about that. There's a few articles now that are running around that the Empire was the good guys in Star Wars, and I feel like that's really interesting because like because they phrase it like the rebels are this like
Yeah.
zealous
like,
religious group that commits terrorist acts and destroys military bases. Because like if you think of the Death Star as like a military base, they're literally going in and blowing up a military base.
That is
They're-
true.
They're doing it in the name of this like.
But
Jedi
they do have like
religion
a
of the Force.
genocide though.
Yeah, but like.
So that I think that
Yeah,
makes
but
them
that's sort
bad.
of a blew up a planet.
I mean,
So-
but like you can say, I mean, if you really
They wanted to
get-
create a weapon that could destroy planets.
Yeah, the United States creates weapons
That's
of mass
true.
destruction.
I'm a part of the Empire.
Facts, bro.
Yeah, you are
Facts.
the Empire.
I'm the Empire. I'm a
Empire.
stormtrooper.
You are, yeah.
Who is that? Like Trump, Darth Vader?
Maybe. I
Or,
don't
no,
know.
that makes him Palpatine.
Joe
Oh my
Biden's now
God.
Darth Vader.
Yeah, Joe
No,
Biden.
Joe Biden's Luke. He's taking out.
Oh, he's the
out-
resistance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joe Biden. Does that make like AOC like the Ewoks?
AOC's Chewbacca.
AOC's Chewbacca.
No,
We stole
bro.
the
She's
Senate.
she's
Nancy Pelosi's
Right.
Han Solo.
Bernie's definitely Obi-Wan.
Birdie's Obi-Wan or Mace Windu
Mace.
Why-
or
No,
Yoda.
come
Oh,
on.
he's Yoda, bro. What did
No,
you mean?
Barack Obama's Mace
Barack
Windu,
Obama's
come on.
Mace Windu.
Why is that?
Why is that? I don't know.
I don't know, just like-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bernie's Yoda, dude. Why didn't we think of that? He's saying everything we need to know. In order
Bernie
to-
Sanders is Yoda.
And AOC is Luke Skywalker. And, but
You know, Bernie Sanders is a
and
really
and
good cross-country runner.
who's the princess?
Princess Leia?
No, not the queen.
Padme Amidala?
Padme. That's Bernie. That's Joe Biden. That's Joe Biden.
Bernie's.
Bernie's Yoda. Bernie's Yoda. He teaches AOC the true values, which is the Force, and then some other
Why is Joe Biden?
person on the
Yeah, why is
because
Joe Biden-
he's just like
Some
another factor. He's just another
Because he's a
factor.
queen and now he's president.
He is a
Come on.
queen. Joe Biden's my queen.
Joe Biden is my queen.
Queen. We stand queen.
God, so yeah, I guess so. Trump is I guess is Palpatine. Does that make
Trump is General Grievous.
Why is General Grievous?
No.
Baron Trump's definitely.
Baron Jones.
Baron Trump's General Grievous.
Bro, with that height. Okay.
Yeah, because he's got the huge arms.
And he's got 6 arms.
Yeah, dude, he does.
Can you imagine Baron Trump just unloads 6 arms when we see him next time? But does that
He
make
has 4 arms, bro. General Grievous had 4 arms, bro.
Yeah, it looks
Who is he? Jabba the.
Does that make
Mitch McConnell.
Pence Boba Fett?
Oh,
Oh?
no.
Now Pence is definitely I don't know.
Mm,
He's Count Dooku.
yeah, he's kind
Yeah,
of
he's Count Dooku.
Yeah,
he kinda gives
He's
you
Count
Count
Dooku.
Dooku
He looks
vibes.
exactly like that,
I
too.
can see that.
So who's their if Trump's Palpatine then? Who's their Darth Vader?
Candace Owens.
Who's that guy?
Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Does that make Tucker Carlson Darth Vader?
Because
he goes out and
Ben
assassinates.
Shapiro.
Ben
Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro.
I must say I do wake up every morning and listen to Ben Shapiro saying "WAP" because it makes my
Oh my
brighter.
god, it makes my day.
It
Yeah.
it's so funny.
Wet ass P word.
Make that pillow game.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think I haven't seen much of Ben Shapiro lately.
He actually he's kind of jumping ship off of Trump. Well, I mean a lot of Republicans are at this point,
Yeah.
but, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, to think.
Mitch McConnell just admitted
that Biden
that
won.
Biden won.
Yeah, because
the electoral college, right?
on it.
Right.
I mean, they would have had to.
Yeah.
Unless we wanted Civil War Part 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
that seriously probably could have happened. That was a
Proud Boys
possibility.
versus Poor Boys.
Versus Antifa. It's a battle royale.
A battle royale. Like you
Versus
said, it's
all Black
PUBG.
We were
lives-
dropping boys.
Versus Black Lives Matter.
Texas.
We're going to Texas.
No, if the United States was a PUBG map or a Fortnite map, 100% the best strategical location you could drop is Montana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you got the mountains.
I
I'd
feel
say
like
that's
you
up
need
there.
New York would be tilted.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
tilted
yeah,
towers.
Yeah.
tilted
Tilted. New York tilted towers. Yeah,
That'd
that'd be
be
anarchy in New York.
that'd be
I'd want to go to
Up
a
in
really
Chicago.
rural southern area.
Texas would be.
I wouldn't say Texas.
I would say Texas.
I
I
would
think
not
like
like
Arizona though. Arizona's so
I feel like
hot.
would
Louisiana
do-
or maybe.
I would probably
Or, like,
do maybe
maybe
Michigan.
Georgia.
I feel like New Hampshire
No,
might not be
maybe
bad.
Wisconsin. I'd probably go Wisconsin.
Wisconsin's pretty good.
Michigan.
You also
maybe.
need, I feel like if you're gonna drop somewhere, you need to be close to a body of water.
Washington.
Maybe.
Washington State.
Oh, I know you're talking about Washington D.C.
DC would be kind of anarchy.
100% you would not drop in California because all those
Oh, no.
wildfires, you just get
No,
murdered.
no. Yeah, maybe I would. Yeah.
If
I'd
I
probably
had
do
like
Washington
supplies
State.
in maybe a warm house, maybe Maine.
Oregon.
Oh, yeah.
Probably somewhere off the Mississippi.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe Louisiana.
Louisiana's a good-
Yeah, in this theoretical
Well,
battle
then,
royale of the United
I wouldn't go.
States.
I wouldn't go Louisiana though. I meant. I wouldn't go Mississippi.
Why?
I don't know. I just want.
I don't know.
I don't
What's
know.
that river though? You can take. Can't you take? You can take it down the Mississippi or up the Mississippi? Is
Down.
the Mississippi
Another
River there?
I assume it goes down.
I think it goes down.
Does it go up or
with the
down?
Atlantic.
To the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that might be a strat because then you can take it to escape your enemies.
Oh, that is good. So you start as high as you can go from there. Just at
Yeah,
the
then
peak
you
of
just
the
take it all the way
Mississippi
down.
River. Yeah.
Oh, I feel like people
And
would
then,
be
and
going
then
to
get,
Mississippi.
be stay in a quiet place, get supplies, and then take it downstream out the ocean, go to Mexico, and then
We can be like Huckleberry
and then-
Finn.
Yeah, Huckleberry Finn.
Just
Or
sailing
take
down
it
the
maybe
Mississippi.
to I don't know, Haiti. I don't know.
Huckleberry Finn isn't that a It's not a prequel, but isn't Tom Sawyer a sequel to Huckleberry?
I think something
Like
like
a
that. I
spin-off?
feel like they're connected.
I feel like
No, because Huckleberry does show up in Tom Sawyer. But
yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Crossover.
people were
Crossover.
No, I was like, oh my god, I saw it the other day. It was like, in like Endgame or Infinity War is the biggest crossover in history, and it's like Huckleberry. and Tom
Huckleberry
Sawyer.
and Tom Sawyer, Nice.
But I mean, like, I don't know. I was a big fan. I was a big fan of the MCU, especially the mixing up of like different characters.
Right.
No, I liked how it was all connected.
Yeah. And I mean, like,
It made it seem like there's more like idea behind like, oh, this guy is really, really smart and he built an Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
Iron Man?
Iron Man.
Iron Man?
Chris, you're just on another level today. I'm sorry, bro.
You're another plane of existence.
Yeah, you're a different. Yeah, well, Zach, it is phenomenal to have you on.
Thank you. It was
It's
lovely
truly a
being on
pleasure.
here.
I think we got some great
content.
for this episode.
Oh,
People
yeah.
are gonna love you. People are gonna love me. People are gonna love this.
I'll be
podcast.
back. but I'll be
Share
shaved
share it
head.
with your friends. We're gonna have
Oh, yeah, I
Ed. We'll plug Ed on the check out his podcast, Keeping It Real.
Oh yeah.
And then we got a great guy coming up this next Wednesday. So check that out. This comes out on Sunday.
Perfect.
Where can people find you? Look into the camera. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram. I don't really have a good username. It's like ZAACCHH_MARTTIIN.
Yeah.
don't worry, I give him my phone number. And then I got, I literally had a friend text me the other day, and I got another guy's number, and it was just anonymous, and I was like, oh my god. I
That
don't
was
know who this
hilarious,
is.
bro. You texted me. You're like, "Who is this?" Do you
No,
know
it
this
was like,
person?
no,
Does
a
Kelly
friend of
know
mine
this
just
person?
fucking with me because she grabbed her dad's phone. He
And
texted
texted
me.
No
you.
way.
On it. I was
Oh
like,
my
no
god.
way.
oh my god, I have no idea who this is. And I was like,
She
oh.
listened through to the end though.
No, she did.
So
That's
that's
pretty
great. I
good.
respect that. I respect that.
the grind.
That's a little
follow
treat
me on
if you get
Instagram
through all the way.
if you heard that.
Yeah. So
that
it's
username.
Zack Martin, but
It's Zack Martin.
but with some numbers.
ZAACCHH_MARTTIIN.
Yep. Slow that down. You know, go
We can
back.
tag him on the Instagram too.
Yeah. We'll
Tag
tell.
me
Yeah.
in.
We'll
Oh,
put your
that-
Instagram.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Follow. Yeah. Go to Tech Culture Instagram. Look at-
Follow. Is that a lesson?
I don't know.
I
I'll,
feel like
I'll
it's- I
bleep
feel
that
like
out
you're
if it's not.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Yeah, but great crowd.
Some good conversation.
Great guest. Great
Thank you.
conversation.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We end with a clap. So on the count of three, we'll just do. Ready? 1, 2, 3.